is time for the second time ever at Twitchcon for the MCC Championship. It's going to be noisy in here, so get ready. This is going to be something epic. My name's Ian, alongside our Minecraft masterminds. We've got Kara and we've got Jack. Kara, how are you doing? Back on the sofa once again.
I am so happy to be back. The first time we did this was so much fun. Right, guys?
Jack, you good?
I'm good. I'm honored to be here. My first time being here. Normally I'm watching from home, but I get to watch from this sofa today. I'm very excited.
It's so good to have you here, Jack. I just want to check, do we have any Tubbo fans in the building? I thought we might have done because we saw him in action DJing a little bit earlier on. We can roll some of that footage back. You guys were having the time of your lives. This guy is a rock star, isn't he, Kara?
I actually didn't know he did this. So I was hearing the music from backstage and I'm like, oh my God, who is this guy? And Jack's like, that's Tubbo.
Did you know that he has this string to his bow, Jack?
Oh yeah, he's been doing it for a while now.
Yeah.
He's been killing it.
Let's take a look at our schedule here at TwitchCon. And we've got through so much already. We had the opening ceremony to kick off proceedings. Then we had the Party Animals Invitational on Saturday. And then Sunday has just been absolutely beautiful. Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge is done and dusted. And the only thing that's left to do, and I know that the crowd here are excited about it, is the MC Championship Live. It is next. I get the feeling that we've got some fans in the building, Kara. What do you think?
I think we do, because obviously we saved the best for last.
Oh, okay. Jack, do you ever get used to this community? It's such an amazing community, isn't it?
Honestly, the Minecraft community blows me away every single time, and I love that a lot of them come through to TwitchCon. It's awesome when we see some Minecraft at TwitchCon. It's always my favorite part of TwitchCon for sure.
All right, let's get into the format and prizing and all that good stuff of how this is all going to shake out. The MCC Championship Live features 40 players, and that, of course, equals 10 teams. Here are the game modes, Kara.
We got some Rocket Spleef Rush, Build Mart IRL coming in at game 3. You can see it set up a little bit. Railroad Rush, obviously, Ace Race, survival games, and last but not least, Hole in the Wall.
And of course, this is Twitch Rivals, which means there's some money on the line, $50,000 prize pool. But the winners also get 4 crowns, a crown each. We saw them the other day. They are very cool.
They're really heavy, too.
Very heavy, yeah. Very well made.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. And somebody will get crowned. Well, several people will get crowned when this is all said and done. Now, when it comes to winning an MC championship, you've got to have elements of success. You've got to have formulas that can lead you all the way to the crown. And I'm going to come to you first. This is brought to you by Natural Elements. Kara, what would you say is your element of success?
I think one of the main ones, especially right now, is maintaining your composure. So many of these players have played many MCCs online on their own computers, but not many have played live. And I think seeing all of you wonderful fans might be a little overwhelming for some. So if they maintain that composure, I think they'll do very well.
I think that's a good choice. Jack, I'm going to come to you next. What's yours?
Mine is role delegation. Now, it's very important to know who on your team is best at what task. There's a lot of games here, a lot of strong players, weaker players, but there's different skills for different games, and you gotta identify those.
All right, I guess that just leaves me. What is my element of success? I'm going to go for trust. Because, of course, you all have different roles at certain times, and sometimes you got to trust your teammates to get the job done, or trust them to be locked in a certain position doing their bits. What do you think? You guys are the experts. Is trust a good choice?
Absolutely.
I think it's a great choice.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. We got some fans in the building of trust fans in the building. All right, those were today's Elements of Success, brought to you by Natural Elements. These supplements are designed for gamers and non-gamers alike and are made from all natural ingredients whenever possible. Natural Elements is the #1 brand for holistic nutrition supplement solutions, and their entire product range is available on Amazon. You can check them out by clicking the channel skin around your video player right now. Use the promo code TWITCH30. That's TWITCH30 for 30% off. Natural Elements, feel in your element, in your body. Good stuff. Can we give it up for Natural Elements, please, here, Rotterdam? Now, I think we're getting near the time where it's time to bring our teams out onto the stage. So I imagine it's going to get pretty rowdy in here, Jack. Who do you think, out of all of the teams that we'll be bringing out here, will get the loudest reaction?
I have a feeling Pink Parrots is going to send this crowd crazy.
Kara, what about you?
I'm gonna have to agree. There's some pretty amazing players on the Pink Parrots.
Well, they're all waiting behind the scenes, so before we bring them out, I think we need to let them all know that you're here, Rotterdam. I know that you watching at home are loving this too, but Rotterdam, if you are ready to bring the teams out onto the stage, make some noise! Let's start off with the Red Rabbits! We've got APR, Mattox, Skyart, and the Gill.
Did you know Red Rabbits is the first all-French team in MCC? Can we get some French representation from the crowd?
The
Not
Red
many.
Rabbits are getting a huge reaction here. It's time to bring out the Orange Ocelots! We've got Becchia Man, Fire Breath Man, my boy CPK, and Super Eloise.
Did you guys know that Fire Breath Man is actually statistically the best MCC player? He averages a placement of 3rd across all MCCs that he's played in. That is incredible.
Let's move on now to the Yellow Yaks. We've got High Key Hate Me. We've got Jojo Solos. We've got Shovel. And we've got Smager on the main stage here.
The Yellow Yaks, across all the players, have the most MCC wins of all the teams here.
The results don't lie, but can they back it up here in Rotterdam? Let's bring out the next team. It's the Lime Lammers! We've got Sidonia, False Symmetry, Fruit Berries, and Orange Juice.
Fun fact, Sidonia is actually the first Italian player to play in an MCC, so if you have any love for the Italians in the crowd, then please make some noise.
And I'm loving that lime. They're looking good, but let's bring out now the Green Geckos! Ansi-chan, Codified, Sapias, and Shadoon.
This is an all-Spanish team, and the last time it was all Spanish, they won MCC. So let's see what they have in store for us today.
How about the Cyan Coyotes? We've got 5 up. We've got Jeremy, Snifferish, and we got Wolfie.
If you guys don't already have a favorite team, Wolfie and Jeremy are representing the Dutch here today, so those are your guys.
Few more teams to go, guys, and next it's the Aqua Axolotos. Huge Jack Manifold in the building. Lexi Marie, Pizza Hut, and from my home city we got the Orion Sound.
Did you know if Ollie makes it to Dodgebolt, he will be the first player to have 5 Dodgebolts in a row?
Let's bring out now the Blue Bats! We got Curryway, Dark Eyebrows, Fulham, and Gookie.
Fun fact, last time we had MCC at Twitch Rivals, Curryway and Fulham were actually right here casting. Now they're up on the stage representing the HBG boys back at home.
2 more to go. Up next, it's the Purple Pandas! We've got Babbo, we've got Les Hugo, Noriax, and Witch Tiger.
This is the first full German team in MCC. Can we have some support from the Germans?
I got a feeling it's about to get really loud in here. Bring out the Pink Parrots! We've got Amesy, Fit MC, Sandwich Lord, and Turbo!
Honestly, I don't think this team needs much of an introduction. You all know them already. I want to give a special shout out to Sandwich Lord. Sandwich Lord has been putting work on the practice server, crushing the parkour warrior time that stood for years, and he just crushed it instantly.
And I'm loving that POV. It must feel absolutely amazing to walk out to a reception like that, Kara. The fans are loving it.
You guys have so much energy. I love it. Can we get one more round of applause for all of the MCC teams here?
We can see Turbo there, who's an absolute sensation here. Jack, you said that you thought the Pink Parrots were going to get one heck of a reception.
Was I
live up
wrong?
to the hype?
Was I wrong? You guys went absolutely crazy for the Pink Parrots. I hope you guys keep it up for the rest of the event too. It's a lot of fun to listen to up here. It's actually a wall of sound just hitting us right here. It's
You want to
amazing.
feel it one more time?
I think we should.
All
Pink
right,
Parrots.
Rotterdam, make some noise! It never gets old. So, Kara, we've of course had an MCC before.
Yeah.
It was in Las Vegas last year at
It was.
Twitchcon. How does it feel to be doing it again, and what was that experience like the first time round?
The first time was electrifying. Just everyone in the crowd here to cheer on for their favorite players. And seeing it again, like the Minecraft community is just so amazing because of just how much love and energy there is just amongst everybody.
Jack, you've never won an MCC. Have you played in an MCC?
Well, I've also never lost an MCC.
That's true.
So
That
I
is
prefer
true.
to spin it like that, you know what I mean?
Do we have any seasoned veterans on this couch that have played in an MCC? I'm not quite sure.
Wait.
Anybody?
Ian, have you played an MCC?
I've never played an MCC. I think you have though, right?
I have played in a few.
And you've won some as well. We'll come back to that later, but we've got an urgent interview that's about to go down. We've got Veracity standing by with Jack Manifold.
All right. Do we have any Jack Manifold fans in the crowd? All right. I think so. Jack, my dear, I'm loving the fact that Manifold has finally manifested, successfully making it to an MCC. So tell me and everybody joining us here, how many alarms did you set to make it here on time?
Should I check? Because it was genuinely a shocking amount. I set, because I was really worried. That's how many alarms? Including that, what's that? 7 alarms?
Yeah.
7 alarms, 7 is the lucky number.
Okay. Any words that you want to give to the fans that are joining us here today for you and your team?
Hopefully a win. Fingers crossed. Do you think I can win? Be completely honest with me. Yeah, okay. First and foremost, way too much faith. I've never won one of these before, but thank you very much for believing. So if they think it can happen, maybe it can.
You know what? Good luck. Have fun to you, the entire team, and all of the teams we have here today. Ian, do you think Jack Manifold and co can take away a victory?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really back himself. He doesn't have that much faith, but I believe in Jack. I believe in Jack. Yeah, absolutely. Do you believe in Jack?
Yeah, totally.
I'm not believing that. That's I sense a hint of sarcasm there. But just before we get back into it, you know what it takes. I saw, just as we were sitting here in the rehearsals the other day, you got given the illustrious coin.
I was. So all the people competing here today will get a participation coin, and obviously the winners will get another coin as well. But I actually was the first to receive a Season 4 coin, and it happened just yesterday. They just whisked it out, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So I'm so excited for everyone else to have that same experience.
And I'm going to be picking your brain all the way through this experience because you know what it takes to win. And it takes a lot, Jack, doesn't it? Because there's so many different game types here. You've got to be consistent all the way through.
Oh, absolutely. You know, there's a ton of MCC games. We're only playing 6 today. Normally we play 8, but there's a bunch of other games on top of those. You got to be good at all of them, you know? Some love for Amesy there. Shout out Amesy. But yeah, no, there's a lot of games, and you got to be, you know, well-versed in all of them, because any of them can come up in any event.
Yeah, because one thing for me is like a neutral coming in here and watching along. I guess, yes. The crowd love this. I've got to ask you, Kara, You know, do you know what? I feel like I can. I just want to keep watching them react to
I know,
our
right?
players on screen.
HBG
Let's
boys.
go.
Which color are we going to next? Pink. I'm just not going to say a word. Where are we going next, guys? Green.
Spanish love in the building.
Let's go somewhere else. And again. Hey! Keep the love coming, guys. There we go. They're here, you guys. Keep it getting louder and louder. Guys, I don't think we're needed, just so you know. I think we can go
Oh,
home.
no.
Love it. One more, come on, one more.
One more.
One more. Yeah!
Jojo Solos.
Hi, Jojo.
Hi, he hate me.
Yes.
The yellow yaks.
So, Kara, what I was going to ask you
Okay.
was
Sorry, one more. We got to see Tubbo.
what defines a good Minecraft player? Because there are so many different aspects to being a good Minecraft player.
There really are.
I've heard you say this guy's one of the best in the world. This guy's what makes a great Minecraft player?
Well, in my opinion, if you've been playing it from a young age, you
Yeah.
kind of develop those like neural connections that are like really good for Minecraft, something I could never do. But I think being able to like be flexible, adaptable, because there's so many aspects in Minecraft that you need to know. So many different like qualities, different skills.
Yeah.
Ranging from PvP to building, movement, spatial awareness even. Like, you really have to be a jack of all trades if you want to do well in MCC.
Speaking of Jack, there you are again.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, it's you. Jack, out of all the players here, just put team names aside for a second.
Okay.
Who are the best players in all of MCC?
I mean, the stats don't lie. Fire Breathman, my go of MCC.
Yeah.
The best average placement. He averages third. Out of all of the events he's played, third. That is unbelievable. We've got some amazing talent, though. We're talking about movement players.
Yep.
Fruitberries is a movement god. And we can't forget about Sandwich Lord. Like I said, he's been on the practice server playing Parkour Warrior. That's my go right there. That's Shane. And Callum, CPK, of course.
Let me see CPK again.
Yeah, let's get some love for CPK. CPK, can you stand up?
CPK.
There it is.
Yeah!
That's my boy right there. That's my boy. I've known CPK for a while now. We see each other at all these different events. I love you too, sir. Callum, that guy. I love my man, Callum. But then the thing is, I feel like they're all good, lovely people as well, right?
Oh, we're
Yes.
friends with like 99% of these people. The only 1% is because we haven't met them yet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly.
They're all amazing, amazing people up here.
So we talked about some of the standout players that are already in the upper echelon of Minecraft players. Is there anybody that we should be looking out for? Like, oh, you're a player to watch.
I think a real wild card that people don't realize is really good is the Orion sound. Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's he at? Where's the Orion sound at? Coming
Ollie!
back. Ollie, where are you?
Ollie should be
He's not listening
there he
to
is,
us.
there he is.
Aqua Axolotls.
I can see. Let's see if we can get Ollie
I think
to
he's
stand
setting
up.
up some tech.
He might
right
be
now.
setting something up.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
listening
he's serious
to us.
business.
He missed his moment.
But he's from my home. There's a city in. I'm actually going to do this selfishly. Nobody has ever cheered for the city of Hull in England before. So can we give it up for Hull?
This
where he's
crowd will cheer for anything. I'm sure of it. If you're getting cheers for Hull, that is wild.
Never heard of it.
Let's try it. Let's try it right now, guys. Give it up for our cameraman. Woo! Guys, give it up for my chair. Hold on. Make some noise for my iPad. All right. Anything else? I think we're done. We'll stop there.
We'll leave it at the iPad. I think that was the ceiling there.
iPad was the
I think.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, last one. Give it up for the ceiling.
This guy gets it.
Oh, man. I am having so much fun with this crowd. We love you guys. Thank you so much for filling out our arena here. And we're all obviously getting set up. Our teams are all hyped up. They can hear you. They can feed off of your energy. How long have you personally been playing Minecraft, Kara?
Probably at least 6 or 7 years. Like I played the alpha for one day. And then I didn't play for years. And then 6 or 7 years ago, I started playing again, and the rest is history.
Yeah, what about you, Jack?
I've been on and off for quite a long time now, to be honest. I want to say a good decade. I was more of the older gen Minecraft. I have some good friends that I made back then. LD Shadow Lady, Smallish Beans, those kind of guys. And I've been lucky enough to stay close to the scene and be able to make all these friends too. They're a little bit newer.
Yeah, and what about the MCC in general? How long's that been going around for, and how long have you been a part of it, Kara?
Let's see. Was that 4 years
I
ago?
want to say 2019.
29 November or December 2019. Does that sound right?
These guys will know.
Yeah? Okay. Thumbs up. They give me some thumbs up. And I won that one.
Kara did win the
okay.
first ever MCC.
I did.
And then, how long did it take for you to win your second MCC?
4.5 years.
Yeah. Kara has the longest dry spell between wins on MCC out of any player.
It's true.
That's a fun fact.
Right. I'm not quite sure. We'll keep showing players on camera. I don't know how much freedom I have here to fill time before we get into the game. But I feel like just maybe riding one of these bikes to see what it feels like. I just feel like...
Oh yeah, these tricycles are amazing. We'll be seeing those later on in Build My IRL. And I am so excited for Build My IRL. That is definitely the game that I'm looking forward to the most.
I've just been told we can't do that right now because I'll tell you why. We are going into Game Rotterdam. You've waited long enough. We have kept you waiting. The MC Championship live in Rotterdam here at Twitch Rivals Twitchcon 2024 starts right now. So listen, you guys are going to have to guide me through this. I know bits and pieces as we see the Red Rabbits get set and ready to go.
Yeah, so these players are able to build a little makeshift kind of backdrop in the downtime. So this is what they've made. And they get to show it off. We got CPK and Fire Breathman up on top of this little smiley.
That's cute.
We got some crouching going on from Eloise. Thank you, Eloise. The Yellow Axe. Wow, that is cute.
I wonder how much time they had to make these.
Yeah, I do wonder. I feel like this has got Scott and Shelby all over it. I'm going to be honest.
Hi.
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 Can we get some highs in the chat? I want a high. Oh, and in the crowd, yes. The Green Geckos. Is this meant to be... I was going to say
like
a troll face.
I was going to say a speech bubble.
Maybe that.
W.
That's cool.
I love that one.
Why are they so cute, the way they jump around?
I know, Minecraft skins and everything.
Yeah, they're great.
A special shout out to all the skin makers back at home, by the way. The skin makers in this community are unbelievably talented.
The blue back.
Wow. Got some people love in the crowd.
Got some peepo happies.
Very cute. Purple pandas.
A little side eye right there. Some bombastic side eye.
And last but not least, you know who it is.
Big time reaction. So we're getting set for the Decision Dome, right?
In 1 minute time.
In 1 minute.
The gates will open, we'll flood into the Decision Dome, and we'll be voting on our first game played.
Correct.
All right, so we've got eggs and chickens that call all the shots here. Am I right, Kara?
That is correct. All the players will throw an egg into the center. They'll hatch into a chicken, and the chickens will wander around, hopefully staying where the players want them to stay. But they're chickens. You can't control them. They don't have a president.
They have a mind of their own, those little chickens, and they do wander. And, you know, you might have a specific game you want to play first, because I don't think we've mentioned it yet, but the games at the start are worth less coins than the games at the end. So you want to play your bad games at the start and save your good games for the end to maximize your coins.
Can we get a countdown here?
We're getting the countdown going.
Louder!
Good job, good job.
in here.
It is time. We're heading to the Decision Dome, and the games will be revealed once more. We only have 6 games normally. Like I said, we have 8 games in an MCC.
Yep.
Everyone is in their respective dunk tanks, which might be relevant later.
They might be relevant later.
Maybe.
You can dunk
We'll
them
see.
on
We'll see.
something. So we're waiting for the games to be brought into the Decision Dome. You'll see them right above in the little question mark boxes.
Yeah, they'll turn into the games.
Yep.
And then the space underneath them, like that one right there.
Yep,
Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall.
Ace race.
Where are we going next?
Survival games.
Rocket Sweep Rush.
And we have Railroad Rush, the newest game in the MCC roster. Has only been played once, has only been won once. And we have a champion on this sofa right here.
Wow.
One of the top 4 Railroad Rush players in the world is sat right here.
There you go. You're in the
I
presence
guess
of
that
greatness.
is technically correct.
I did not lie.
So guys, what's the tactic with your eggs here and the chickens? Do you want to wait till the end or?
Yeah, typically you'll want to wait till the end, especially in the first round, because the longer you wait, the more the chickens are going to run
Yeah,
around.
they're wondering.
Yep, and especially the first couple games are very important because, like Jack was saying, you want to get the games you're not good at out of the way quickly and first because they're worth less points, and you want your really good games that you're good at in the very end.
Our first game is Survival Games.
Oh, yep.
It's an absolute classic. This is Survival Games, and here's how to play.
Survival Games is an elimination game played within a single round. The goal is simple: explore a sprawling map, search for better equipment, and then fight for your survival to remain as the last team standing.
All teams will start at the very center of the map and head outwards in search for loot. The round starts with a short grace period where players can't hurt each other, but after that time's up, the elimination begins and players only get 1 life.
Periodically, airdrops will fall throughout the map, marked by a beam in the air. If teams successfully defend these airdrops and break into them, they'll be rewarded with a hefty coin bonus.
As the game progresses, the borders of the map will shrink inwards, gradually pushing all players back to the center of the map for the final showdown.
Coins are scored by surviving longer than others, eliminating other players, and breaking into airdrops.
May the best team survive. Let's play Survival Games.
Bit of tension in the air now.
Oh, yeah. I think.
And we are off. Survival Games, our first game being played.
Yep.
We got a tub up POV starting us off here.
I think Survival Games is the game that makes me the most nervous to play.
Yeah, you only get 1 round. You get 1
Yep.
attempt at this, 1 life. It's like a battle royale, you know. You got to play for your life. You got to play slow.
Sandwich Lord is an amazing Minecraft player. He hasn't been in any MCC, but I think we can expect great things.
I think it's just been so difficult to balance him. Is the issue?
That's
He's
true.
just too good at the game.
Yes.
Wait, I'm behind you.
We got some cake here in Ames's hands.
Oh, people are already going down.
Sandwich behind you, there's stuff for you.
Aqua going
Oh, it
down
looks like
already.
Aqua lost 3 players to Blue Bats. Aqua already eliminated.
Aqua gone.
So I was saying, normally you play slow, you play for your life, but the Blue Bats said, no, we're just going to go and eliminate everyone. And they've already taken out Aqua Axolotls.
That's hard to see.
I'm very excited to see the Green Geckos POV of this, because the
I
Green
am too.
Geckos have a lot of very talented PvP players on their team.
They absolutely do.
It's
Look at that.
so unnecessary, but
Just
so
an
cool.
easy clutch. Easy for Colby, not easy
And they are
for us.
pressuring a team. They've taken out Fire Breathman.
Fire Breath and gone already?
Wow.
That is
Fire Breath was taken out
surprising.
early.
There's only 3 left on the orange ocelot. Thank you.
And you can see now in the bottom left, I don't know if you saw it, but the border has started to shrink just a little bit. So if you've been hugging the outside of the map, you've got to move in a little bit. Getting everyone
Oh my
else
God.
always hitting some shots.
That was a hit. Oh, the rest of the orange
yeah,
ocelots
this
trying
is
to
the
make it
remaining
to a
orange ocelots.
safe area.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
That's might go soup for Eloise.
She got this.
And guys, I want you to know, they've got noise-canceling headphones on, but when you guys make noise, it rumbles through the stage.
does.
They will be able to feel it. Even if they can't hear exactly what you're saying, they'll hear the noise. They'll feel the vibrations. Some love for Shadoon.
So something to keep in mind for survival games. It is called survival games. So it's not all about kills, although they really help.
CPK down.
Wow, there's 2 fights happening at the same time.
Orange Ocelots are down to 2. And it looks like Yellow Yaks are on the run too. Shovel went down, so they're down to 3.
Dropping a great TNT.
The Purple Pandas are the ones punishing the Yellow Yaks. And I want to say it was Green Geckos pushing the Orange Ocelots, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Witch Tigger in hot pursuit. Bekyamon goes down.
No.
While fighting
Taken
Owen.
down by Owen.
Oh no, they'll be having words after this.
Yes,
Beck
they
versus
will.
Owen.
Shot at. Just run.
Yeah, so
You're good.
survival games, you can also just survive, which I
Yep.
think is maybe what the Orange Ocelots are going to try to do right now.
So PS takes down Jojo.
That is crazy. Jojo is an amazing PvP player, so taken down by the Spanish team.
Very impressive.
They are a very PvP heavy team.
And it looks like they're backing up now. They've got their kills that they wanted. Time to lay low for a little bit, I imagine.
What's happening? What's happening?
So the
The
border is
border.
shrinking once more. The
Yep.
map gets smaller and smaller.
Yep.
Less place to hide. More fights being forced. A couple of the Red Rabbits taken out.
Red doing a fight behind them, trying to run, trying to get them off of their back.
Oh, that's the full damage in the end.
That is so unfortunate.
That was Matox from the Red Rabbits.
Yep. There are still a couple Red Rabbits still alive, though.
I'm not sure how well you can see it from home, but if you look at the top of your screen, you'll be able to see how many skulls versus which teams are alive. So there's only 1 skull on the team side. That means that a full team has been eliminated. I believe that was Aqua that we saw
That
at the
was
start.
Aqua, yes.
Gale
Great
picking up a
shot! There's 1 purple taken down by the Red Rabbits.
Yeah, that was Gil. Back on Turbo Cam.
Oh, here's a fight.
Okay, got some
Great
cobwebs being used.
placement! 5-up is gone!
There's not much you can do about that.
Not at all. Ooh, a lot of
Jeremy,
cyan is dropping
1
right
versus
now.
3. Trying his best to get away. 1 versus 4 even. They are
And
hunting
they
him down.
are gone! Cyan
Savage Lord.
Coyotes is out of survival games.
There are now 4 teams completely eliminated.
Ooh, we got some posturing here, just shooting some arrows back and forth.
Yeah, everyone's kind of slowing down a little bit, recouping, trying to pick their fight. And we have Blue Bats going on the attack once again. I think they're chasing Yellow Yaks here. Yellow.
Oh, Ollie goes down. Ooh,
A couple kills happened there at the same
amazing
time.
shot, yeah.
Gucky goes down to Noriex.
Sidonia went down to Coldified.
Oh, he's on 1 heart. Did he live? No, Fulham died.
Fulham is
Fabo
down.
got Fulham. It's about to get very intense. If it wasn't already intense, it's about to get a lot more intense. Corywell helping his teammate escape,
Oh,
but
no,
isn't
not
able to.
enough.
That's why I got. They got me with
It was crazy.
All right.
Coryway, the final Blue Bat remaining, and is being hunted down. There's no way to go inside that house. The border's there.
Ran into the border. Sometimes that's just what you have to do, though.
Tobo got a kill.
Oh, Amesy got shot
Coldified.
by Coldified. Oh, all
Yellow
of
Yaks
yellow.
eliminated.
All
Blue
of blue.
Bats eliminated. Wow, that was Noriex that got both. Noriex just took out 2 teams,
Oh
ended
my
them
God. We've got some sleeper players here.
both. We really do.
Oh, we got fruit berries here,
Make some love, Fruit.
trying to get these chasers off his back, man.
Nice. Good.
Fruit's not alone though. Fruit has a teammate. I'm trying to see who it is.
This is the airdrop if you want to stay here for a sec.
Let's try it. Yes,
Is that Owen? It's Owen. Fruit and Owen.
Not a bad team.
Trying to hold on for the Lime Llamas.
They're in the red bar.
Red bomb, got it.
Oh, they're waiting for the airdrop, but I think it's going to be contested.
They are pinch
Wow, look at Pink. 4 players, no, 3 players alive. My mistake. 3 players alive up on Pink. That's
Oh, Sandwich Lord taken
what?
out by Codified.
That's my fault. That was a cast to cast.
they got me.
Oh, I've killed them all.
Oh, Jack,
this
what
is
are
all
you
my
doing?
fault.
What are you doing,
This is all
Jack?
my fault.
Codified taking out a lot of players, though.
Codified is putting up numbers right now.
Yeah, I see him, man. I see the mission. Actually, none of us.
Tubbo 1 versus the world. 9 players remaining in total.
All right, we have a drop being picked up. That's going to give them quite a bit of gold to move into the next round. Well,
Look
the
at
next
Green
game.
go. I told you, Green are going to be scary on this.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be scary.
Está peleando. Vamos, rápido.
All 4 players remaining left on Green.
Qualified.
Oh, Tubbo slayed fruit berries,
Tubbo picked up a kill. Nice.
but then taken out by Witch Tigger. And the pink parrots are eliminated.
2 of the purple pandas go down to the hands of the green geckos.
Ja, guck mal, die sind auch noch alle zu viert.
And Noriex goes down. And that's game.
That is game. Purple Pandas getting second and dominated by the green geckos.
Yep, I told you, they are a scary, scary team in a PvP lineup like this. And I think everyone knew that. And I think that's why they vote survival games first.
I think so.
Everyone is intimidated by the green geckos here.
Oh, so you think there was an element of let's get this out of the way quickly?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing is random. Everything is planned, except from the movement of the chickens. To be fair.
Yeah, that's
yes.
the only thing they can't control.
Yeah.
So there is, of course, heavy strategy on display here. You actually called it the other day, actually, Jack. That you thought we'd see this game mode first, didn't you?
The streets were saying
The streets.
survival games was coming up first. They've been scared for days. As long as they've known the game lineup, survival games was on everyone's list to be played first. They don't want to be going against green geckos late into the game like that.
Oh, easy. I think the funniest thing about doing it live is you can say, hey, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get to call out
You
who
can turn
killed you.
around and be like,
Yeah.
I saw you do that.
You know, I think it's a good thing that to get to the other side is not being played this event, because to get to the other side brings out the demons in people. They will punch you off the map, and it is so enraging. You'd have people standing up from their desks yelling over them at the other players.
All right, we're back in the Decision Dome.
Yes.
Now, of course, the finale, we don't know what it is yet, do we?
We don't.
That's exciting, isn't it?
We don't know the final game.
What will it be? What will the
So you
final
will
be?
notice that there are 2 spots that are kind of blocked out. One of
Yeah.
them, survival games, we can't play it twice, as much as the green geckos would love to. We can't play it twice. The other one is Buildmar IRL, and that's only blocked out because it is guaranteed to be played third. That's kind of
Correct.
strange for MCC. We don't normally do that. But because of the physicality of everything, it kind of needed to be slotted in there. So.
Yeah.
It's a nice break from the screen as
I
well.
agree.
You know?
For
I
sure,
agree.
for sure. It's coming up in game 3, the one after this one.
It's kind
We're
of
back
like
in the
touching
dome.
grass, but not. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, get the
Touching carpet.
Minecraft players moving a little bit.
It's cube
yeah.
grass.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a cube grass.
Cube grass. So this next game being played will be a 1.5 times multiplier for the coins.
Oh wow!
Oh,
We're getting
wow.
items. We're
Okay.
getting items here. So in the Decision Dome, the last place team will get given a special item, and that will be random what it is. Some of them dunk enemy players, some of them spawn a fox to run around and eat chickens.
Correct.
And then I believe 3 other teams get a random item
Yes.
at random.
Yes.
Always last place, and then one of 3 random teams as well.
Correct as well. And it is Rocket Spleef Rush.
Look out, it's Rocket Spleef Rush, and here's how to play.
Rocket Spleef Rush is a fast-paced survival game played across 3 rounds and 3 different maps in the sky. Players are armed with rocket launchers and elytra wings to accomplish their one goal: don't fall out of the sky.
Players can use their rockets to boost themselves upwards, giving more airtime. But blocks are destroyed when shot with rockets, so the available terrain to land on gradually depletes. Over time, new pieces of land will appear, forcing players to rush over and advance forward before the old terrain disappears.
The longer the players survive, the available land becomes smaller and smaller, and players start to drop out of the sky like flies. Players earn coins by surviving the longest, and can earn some additional coins if they manage to shoot other players out of the sky with their rockets.
Let's play Rocket Spleef Rush.
This, of course, is Rocket Spleef Rush, but to me, it's like the floor is lava, Cara. Is that the sort of vibe we got going here?
It is kind of like that, except it's the void is lava. You got to stay in the air as long as possible. and try to shoot the other players out of the air at the same time.
And we are off. Rocket Spleef Rush is made up of 3 rounds. The map will change every round. So this is map 1.
Correct.
It's a lot more of a stationary map, but you'll see some in a moment that you got to be rushing. And we have Skyart going down and Lexi Marie going down. But hey, Lexi didn't die first. Lexi told me she's very scared of this game.
Yep.
But she didn't die first.
She didn't die first. I think
take
that's
those
all
wins.
she wanted.
You got to take those wins. She'll be thanking Skyart later.
She will. So the players also, they have 2. They have 2 updrafts, which will disappear at the 2-minute mark.
Holy
So you gotta use them or lose them.
Holy mackerel. And there you go.
Curry!
Oh no!
He keeps hitting his head! He's hitting his head!
He has used both updrafts. The first one bonked his head. The second one bonked his head. And Curryway is out, but it's okay. There's still 2 more rounds to play
There's 2
of
more
this.
rounds.
Amesy goes down. And you might notice, there's points for survival. You want to play as long as you can, but you'll also get a small amount of coins for killing players. So I think Fire Breathman just got an elimination.
Nice,
It's
nice.
a small little bonus.
Yeah, a good strategy I usually employ is stay alive as long as possible. If it looks like I'm gonna be eliminated, I'm gonna shoot as many people as I see.
Go out in a blaze of glory.
Absolutely.
Gil goes down.
So this is a little bit of a hard one for people who have never played MCC before.
Oh yeah, this is very unique to MCC.
Yeah.
Some Dutch love for Wolfie.
We got Wolfie.
That's crazy.
Also an amazing player.
Yeah, so as you can see, these explosions are just destroying the map underneath them. It gets harder and harder to find a spot to land on, just like that. But he used one of his 2 updrafts. He's
Yep,
okay.
He's okay.
Now,
That is-
you'll see at the top of the screen, updrafts are taken away in 10 seconds. In 5 seconds, the updrafts are gone. You got to use them or lose them.
I do like that's kind of like a panic button. If
Yep.
you
Yep.
miss the you miss the block, you're like, oh, I got to updraft.
Yeah. It's like a second life.
Yep. We got IPR doing a really nice job of staying in the air.
I'm very impressed. A lot of these players haven't played an MCC before.
Correct.
And they're doing an amazing job of staying
Yeah.
alive here.
I just killed 5 up.
Good job,
Five up
Jojo.
goes down to Jojo.
I killed 5 up.
She sounds proud.
She feels, I'm not sure how she feels about it. Is she happy? Does she feel bad? I'm not sure.
Oh no.
And then the last thing, I think, so... Oh, wait, there's one.
And we're moving up to the next section.
Fruit berries. Fruit berries is amazing at this game. I expect. Oh! I cursed him.
Okay, that was Kara that time. That
that
wasn't
was
me.
my
You
fault.
guys just need to
I'm
stop
so
talking.
sorry.
All right? I want people to do well.
I am so sorry. Oh wow!
So I think I just noticed the first team has only just been eliminated. I believe it was Lime Llamas.
Oh, now they're all
Okay,
going
now they're
down.
dropping.
Red,
Now they're dropping.
pink, orange.
Pete bonking off the
There
side.
goes
Another
purple.
amazing Rocket Spleef Rush player.
Ooh.
3 players remaining. 2 players remaining. Who's it? Who is it?
Oh, Green Gecko's eliminated.
Wow,
It's
Scott!
Scott S. Major from the
amazing.
Yellow Yaks!
Well, that time only playing this one MCC.
That was amazing, Scott.
But your winner of round 1 is Wolfie.
Oh,
Wolfie, brand new to MCC.
You weren't expecting that then, Jack, no?
Not at all, to be honest with you. Rocket Spleef Rush is a really MCC intensive game. The people that have played in MCCs multiple times before have a massive advantage to it.
correct.
He's just chilling as well. Look, he's like laid back, relaxing.
It's another day in the office for Scott to get second in this game. And we are immediately back into round 2. Different map this time.
Oh, this one's gonna be a little
Yeah,
quick.
so as I was mentioning, it's less stationary this time. You got to get a move on,
It
and the ground
is.
also decays underneath you this time.
And it is gone immediately.
I'm not sure the Skyart realized.
Oh, he may need to use the updraft. Nope. Oh,
Yeah.
disappearing right as he gets to it and
If he
uses
can cut the corner a
updraft.
little bit, he can. The map's been kind to him here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
was very lucky.
He got very lucky there.
He
The map
did.
winded back around towards him, but now he knows.
Yeah, this is a very fast level. You have to just keep going,
Yep.
keep going. You gotta look to where the arrows are. You can't look at where the platforms are.
And it's not just explosions that are destroying the ground underneath you, it's also just decay.
IPR gets hit mid-flight and loses his momentum.
It's okay. He still goes 2 updrafts. We're still in it.
He's still in. He's still in.
We've only had 4 players, I want to say now, be eliminated so far. Everyone's doing amazing right now.
Sniff trying to stay
Oh,
there
and
as long
Sniff.
as possible.
Try to get a kill on the way down if you can.
Go, Sniff.
It was a
Sniff get
valiant
one?
effort. Not yet, but it might come through later. 5 up locked in right now.
Oh, did you see Tubbo just killed Jack Manifold?
I did not see that.
Ooh.
Some love for AMZ TV in the chat. I'm sure we have some love for AMZ TV in the crowd too, right? Of course, of course.
Of course.
Let me just check. Rotterdam, you're still there, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, there goes Shovel.
Sweat stop
Oh, but
shooting?
Shovel was able. Oh, Tubbo. Shovel was able to kill someone before she died.
Sorry, I just love listening to Tubbo talk. It's so
I know,
funny.
I
We got
know.
Fit MC POV.
Fit is concentrating.
27 players remaining. Ollie goes down. Sandwich Lord is... I thought Sandwich Lord had died and was spectating. He is just that high in the air. How did he get up there?
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, he was just on the sky
I still
limit
didn't
up
believe
there.
it. How did he get up there?
We're good.
How's he doing?
Wolfie trying to go back to back.
Wolfie is also really high up there. How are they doing this?
Wolfie just got a kill too. Wow.
Oh, amazing.
Kara, I'm not sure if you'll know this, or maybe someone in the crowd will know the answer to this. Has anyone ever won all 3 rounds of Rocket Spleef
I
Rush?
shot like 3 people there, I think.
Yes? I had a yes.
Who?
Who?
This is crazy. You guys are so good at this.
You don't remember.
I don't remember.
But someone did.
we're
Okay, that's
starting
amazing.
to
Shout out that person.
It was
Filza.
Filza.
I love
I
Filza.
believe that. He is the king of Elytra.
We got Fire Breath Man here. Going to space right now.
Oh,
15 players remaining. 13.
they're still lasting a very long time
Yeah, I'm
for
very
such
impressed.
a quick, difficult map. This is the top 10 players now.
Yep. Only 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams.
Oh,
I've
they're
cast it
going.
again.
They're going now.
5 teams are fully eliminated.
There's
6 teams.
Orange.
Schön. Jungs, ihr macht das richtig
There goes
gut,
Red.
wirklich. Die ganze Zeit so gut.
We do not have many teams left, not many players left.
6 players left, I believe, if I can read that right.
There goes a purple.
Oh, someone's going down. 5 players
5
remaining.
remaining. It's just who can stay
That
in
was
the
Rich
air
to
the
get- no, it's
longest
Hugo.
now.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, Hugo died. 3 players remaining.
Oh, is Hugo the highest up there?
Who did it?
Was it Tubbo?
Tubbo got
Oh,
third.
Tubbo got third.
Easy.
The winner of this round, I think it said Fabo. Did I read that right?
It's either Hugo or Pabo.
Hugo or Fabo. Either way, it was a purple panda, that's for sure.
It was.
Look at this man, Hugo, right? He literally just won Ultimate Challenge before coming into this. And he's
Did
right.
he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Him and his team, they won Ultimate Challenge, raised the trophy, and now they're right back in here looking to make some more history.
Wow, and we are already into round 3, the final round.
I just want to say, I don't know if you can hear it very well, the music in Rocket Spleef Rush is unbelievable. This song gets stuck in my head for the rest of the weekend easily.
Jack would not stop talking about this theme song during rehearsal.
We did rehearsal, the song was playing, and it was just stuck in my head. I was humming it the rest of the night.
He was.
Special shout out to all the music makers for the MCC team.
Ooh, Sidonia.
Sidonia going down.
You did great. You did great.
That's right.
And the support from the team.
I love the camaraderie. I love the
You love to
support.
hear it. We're all here for fun in the end of the day.
Absolutely. Ooh, Jojo doing an amazing landing, amazing
That's my
rocket.
goat right there.
That's my goat.
That's my goat. That's my streamer.
Oh, it starts slow and then it goes fast. My bad. My bad.
Okay.
That is
So a little bit
exactly
of a-
correct, Jojo.
A little bit of a mix up on round 3, it seems.
I gotta mix it up for MCC Live.
Eloise POV.
Oh, nice. Eloise doing very well.
Yeah, she's locked in right now. She's dialed.
Nice one.
Oh, nice.
Oh my
Very
God.
good. Stop launching me. I'm just a girl.
Gucky POV. Love for Gucky in the house.
I'm lit.
Nice. Just cutting the corner, getting to that next platform as quickly as
Yeah, we got a little
possible.
bit of downtime. May as well shoot some people. See if we can get some kills going. 30 players remaining.
I love this overhead shot. They look like little butterflies, just gliding through the air. Now, this is a very difficult little... It is already almost gone. This is so difficult to land
so
on.
we have Amesy threatening to kick out housemate Michaela. Not sure what went down on the server, but Amesy is not happy with their housemate. Got a few people being eliminated here. Ollie goes down, False goes down.
Oh, fuck.
Fabo doing well. Fabo's still got both updrafts. They're taken away in 3 seconds, though.
You gotta use your updrafts, Fabo.
Eine.
Oh, it looks like only one of them is taken away at the 2-minute mark, and I imagine the other one is taken away at the 1-minute mark. Okay, good
I
to
think
know.
that may be, yes. I think that may be correct.
Nein, Noreax,
So
Digga.
Pokemon goes down.
if you notice, purple and green are leading in the coins right now.
Yep, you can see the leaderboard on the right-hand side.
Green is very close. That is just,
Okay.
that is about 30 coins.
It's very, very close right now.
Oh.
Witch Digger sharing a platform was not welcomed,
Okay, mach ich.
but it's doing fine. We've got CPK POV.
Many of the
the
teams are
Indians boy
going
right
down
there.
now.
That's my guy. Let's go, CPK.
We got Wolfie here, also doing an amazing job, still alive.
I want to see Wolfie take a second round. I want to see him go 2 for 3.
Nice.
A lot of people go.
How many players remaining here?
Only 6 players remaining.
Oh, wow.
That was unlucky.
No, Wolfie.
He does go down. He was doing some extra special tech there. I don't know if you noticed it, but because he was so low, he turned into the wall. He shot the rocket to give himself speed sideways. You then dip down to build even more speed and come up. It's a way to save yourself. It is incredibly hard.
That is an advanced technique.
It is very advanced. And Wolfie, not able to do it that time, but
CPK doing amazingly. Top 4.
top 4 right now.
Sandwich is falling.
Oh, good shot.
Manages to land a shot too. Oh wow, he's playing on the offense.
Yes. Keep in mind, later in the round, you do even more damage with the rocket.
Am I seeing this right? Is it just all orange ocelots left?
No way.
It was Fire Breath Man and CBK, both the orange ocelots.
Yes, Hugo, let's get it.
Amazing comeback from the Orange Ocelots there. That's going to really help them out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the leaderboard's looking now after Rocket Spleef Rush. But guys,
Oh, it's always all. We've all been there, Hugo. Don't worry, we've all been there.
we'll try again later.
Let's make him feel better. Let's make him feel better. We'll do it.
Oh, he can't even look at us.
Just
No.
That's better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
oh.
It happens to the best of us.
I
Let's
didn't-
look back at the highlights.
I'm sad I had to witness that.
I'm sorry. it makes you a bit queasy, doesn't it? Let's look back at the highlights. I love this game mode. It's so much fun.
Yeah, this is a great one. It's hectic, it's chaotic,
Oh,
Lexi
no,
there.
Lexi.
But, oh, she's over it. But she didn't die first. At least on one of the rounds that I saw.
Yes.
It was fascinating, Cara, to hear you guys talking about all the different techniques.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It gets super advanced, doesn't it? The physics,
Absolutely.
the abilities
Yeah.
that
When
you
you
can
get,
implement.
when you get up there, there's a lot you have to learn, a lot you have to know.
Well, the cream, literally, Jack, rose to the top here, didn't it?
Absolutely. I'm actually interested to see, did we catch who won that entire game? Was it Orange? Orange came through on the final round. They did have 2 of their players survive till the very end, and there they are right
yeah,
there.
there it
Let's go,
is.
CP.
There it is.
I love seeing the players get animated on a live Twitch Rivals.
Oh, the Purple Pandas sitting up top in first place when it came to Rocket Spleef Rush.
Correct.
Of course,
Yeah, that's the
eventually.
Rocket Spleef Rush leaderboard.
Yeah.
Just for that game mode. So Purple Panda's won Rocket Spleef Rush.
But then there's like the main leaderboard,
And
which, which we will
the
come
overall.
to over time, and we'll find out how it's stacking up. There you go, the
And
green
here's our
gecko.
overall.
The green geckos.
Wow.
I'm not really surprised. They
Are
did
you
very
seeing
well.
this gap in the top 2 to 3rd place?
That is like 1,200.
Very substantial at
yes.
this stage in the game. We've got a lot of games to play, don't worry, but that's pretty substantial. And speaking of games to play, up next, Build Mod IRL. I am
Yes.
so excited for this.
So guys, the question is, do you want to see your favorite streamers and your favorite players in real life competing? I don't think this has ever been done before, Cara, no?
It has not. We
Never.
have never played an MCC game in real life.
It's going to be exciting. Before we get there, let's get over to Veracity, who's with Jojo.
Jojo, my darling, you have such fantastic fan support. But I gotta say, I was eyeing up your keyboard. Beautiful keyboard, by the way. Show it off to the camera. How much of a buff is that given to you and your team?
Listen, the Minecraft keyboard, it carries. All within itself, it's a carry. I mean, it feels awesome, so yeah, I love that keyboard.
Well, for you and your team, obviously we got Build Mart IRL coming up as well. You're looking kind of scared about that one. Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, everything IRL I'm not used to. I'm getting super shaky. I mean, typically I'm shaky, but yeah, Build Mart is gonna be bizarre. It's a completely new experience for everybody, so I'm glad that I'm gonna get to sit back and watch other people do it first, so I can steal their strats.
Well, what do we think, crowd? Can Jojo do it in Build Mart? There we go, we got some fan support. Well, you know what, Jojo, I'm not gonna let you go just yet. It is time, finally, for our segment presented to you by Mythwalker, which is the mobile geolocation fantasy RPG that uses real-life locations, not just the ones in Minecraft, to tell the stories of Earth's myths and legends. So are you ready to play along with me? Don't panic, it's all right.
Okay, I'm not panicking, yeah.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, don't worry about it, you got this. So basically, I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're gonna tell me whether or not that is a myth, meaning false, or meta, meaning true. Ready?
Yep.
A gaming tournament, playing in it is harder in person, like here at Twitchcon, than it is online. Is that myth or is that meta?
Yeah, that's definitely real for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and see the results from everybody joining us in the chat. We got 92% of folks have voted that it is indeed meta, meaning that it is indeed true. I don't blame them. You mentioned that you got a little bit of a shaky hand here or there, but don't worry, fans are backing you all the way. Thank you so much for playing along with Myth or Meta, presented to you by Mythwalker, with a cast of magical characters, deep quest, combat, and progression systems. You can go ahead, discover more, and sign up for the closed beta right here, right now at mythwalker.com. And Jojo, I'm looking forward to seeing you and the team performing in Build Mart coming up next.
Boxes, boxes all day long, in my heart a hero song. Onward to my destiny, the warrior inside of me.
Adventurers, now heed my call. Mythera will never fall.
Welcome back to the MC Championship live at Twitchcon Rotterdam. We're having the time of our lives here in this crowd as we get set up for an in real life experience next. But before we do anything else, this crowd has been phenomenal so far. I want to try something that's never been done at a Twitchcon before ever, all right? I want to try going from complete silence, where you could hear a pin drop, to then blowing the roof off this place, all right? So guys, Twitchcon, complete silence. Blow the roof off in 3, 2, 1! All right, we are now getting ready for Build Mart in real life. Never been done before, but first let's take a look at the standings here for the MCC. Here they come. The first top 5 teams that appear will be competing first here. As we're seeing them all start to get ready, you're going to be wondering what's going on with all these bikes, with all these blocks. Soon everything will be revealed very shortly. But first, let's take a look at the standings. Here they come. There we go. What do you think, Kara?
Well, we did see green and purple pandas do well in both the survival games and Rocket Spleef Rush, so seeing them at the top with a huge lead is not super surprising, but I'm really excited to see how they do in the rest of the games.
Yeah, we've got a lot of games to come yet, and don't forget that multiplier is going to go up and up and up every single game. It can all change on the final game. A 3x multiplier on that game 6 can change everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to get a head start, right? But when it comes to the MCC, you can claw it back. We've seen, and you've told me about last-second comebacks and all that good stuff.
Oh, Vegas was unbelievable.
Yeah.
There was a 10-coin gap in Vegas between second and third. And in case you guys don't know, the top 2, after all the 6 games are played, will go on to dodgeball. Then the winner is decided. It doesn't matter if you dominated the whole event and have 10 times the coins of anyone else. You make it to the dodgeball, then you got to win.
You can feel the energy behind us. It's like bubbling away behind us as they're trying to figure out how it's all going to work. Yeah, that's right. At the front there, bubbling away. Now, let's talk through the rules here.
Yeah.
So we've got, as you can see, 3 different shapes right at the back on our big stage. Kara, talk us through what they all mean.
Yes, so they're going to be building different shapes, 1, 2, and 3. So they have to build shape 1 first. They cannot start any other shape. Once they finish shape 1, then they can go on to building shape 2. Once they finish that, get it confirmed with the referees, they can move on to shape 3. And then the team who successfully builds every structure first will be the winner.
Yeah, and as you can see, the shapes get harder and harder to make. Now, one thing that's worth talking about here are the tricycles that have baskets on the back of them. So one player from each team will be the tricycle rider, and they will collect the items that can help them build the blocks, right?
Correct, yes.
Simple as that. Build the shapes. It's all going to make more sense as we get in. So let's get this party started, shall we, Rotterdam? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go!
It's Build Mart in real life.
Oh my God, look how fast they're going. Oh my God.
Yeah, they know what they're doing immediately. They feel like they've got some plans in that little downtime there. So you can see that there is 1 tricycle per team. There is 1 person that helps load the tricycle per team.
Correct.
And then there are 2 builders that cannot leave the build plot. We can see Fire Breathman making his first delivery here to the Orange Ocelots.
Yeah, Fire Breathman has chosen to put a couple in the back and hold the rest of them, which is within the rules.
Completely allowed. AMC a little more frantically emptying the tricycle than the other teams.
I don't know where to look, guys. There's so much happening here.
I know, there is a lot going on.
It is chaos.
And you might have noticed, in case we didn't mention it before, there are only 5 teams competing right now. The top 5, they have to go first. And you'll see that the bottom 5 are standing up from their desks and they're taking notes because they're going to be going next. And you might be thinking, isn't that a little bit unfair that they get to watch? But, you know, it's a little bit of a catch-up mechanic. It's the bottom 5.
Correct, yes.
They might need a little bit of help. It's okay.
I'll tell you what, Shadoon, when he gets moving, he must be moving at about 20 miles an hour on that bike.
Yes, Shadoon is going really fast. It's a good thing they have to wear a lot of safety gear because if a crash happens, that's not going to be good.
Do you think that we can get down on the floor and maybe try and distract some of the players? What do you think?
I think we should try.
Should we try it?
Let's try it.
Who should we distract first, crowd? Who do you want us to talk to, do you think? Red team, green team? Green? I think green might need some distracting. They are winning after all.
Get in there, guys. I'll hold the fort here. Lots of different techniques being on display. We've got some teams carrying and some teams putting them in the back of the basket.
Pink team may be a little off with their build. And they have been approved. Pink team has finished their first build. We have Fit MC on the tricycle, bringing as many blocks as he can possibly fit.
I'm trying to pick out a player I can talk to, but I'm going to be honest, everyone's moving so fast.
Everyone is so busy
I'm
right
not
now.
sure that they'd be too happy with us.
Yeah, I'd be careful down there. You might get in the way of a tricycle.
Yeah, there's going to be someone run over in a moment.
Even the people that are on the mat, they are preparing for the next shipment of blocks from their tricyclist.
Looks like Orange are trying to get confirmation, but something is wrong, and they're trying to communicate what it is. And the referee's confirmed it. They figured it out. That was build number 2. Orange Ocelots are on to build number 3. Is anyone on build 3 yet? Can we have a look?
I think only the Orange Ocelots have started build 3 so far. Oh, wait. Wait, if you look over here at Cyan.
I think Cyan are doing well too.
Cyan looks like they are in the lead right now with one of the only
Cyan
ones
are on build 3.
starting build 3.
It looks like the purple team are also on build 3.
5 Up and Sniffish are locked in right now.
They are concentrating. They don't even realize I'm here.
What a visual. There's just so much going on. I love it.
I don't know where to look. There's so much going on right now. It's intense.
I'm afraid to get close. I might lose an arm. We have CPK yelling out instructions from the block area. Trying to quickly load up Fire Breath Man. Has Cyan done it? Are they the first to
Cyan
finish
might be
Build
done.
Mart?
We're checking with the referee.
All right, ref. What's the ruling, ref?
They've stopped building. They think they've done it. They're confident.
It is confirmed.
Cyan are the first team to complete all 3 builds. It's getting chaotic on the Orange Ocelots. There's blocks going flying everywhere.
We are so quick with that.
Who else? Who else is close?
5 Up.
The crowd cheering them on.
Stressful.
Amesy doesn't agree. Amesy doesn't think that they've got this. She's looking very upset right now.
His arm, but like, so much.
But I have faith. Fit with the delivery.
Oh my God.
And I think Tobo's doing a really good job of helping by streaming. That's what I think is going on right now.
Tobo's doing a really good job. I'm proud of him.
No, look at him. He's working really hard loading those blocks. And Amy agrees. It looks like Orange Ocelots are happy with their builds. Did we get confirmation here?
I believe they are done. And Purple, I think, is...
Purple look like they're pretty done too.
Is Purple done? Purple's done?
I think Green are looking pretty happy. Orange is finished.
Orange is
Can
finished.
confirm.
Orange is... Okay, Purple is also finished.
Okay, Pink trying their best still. Sandwich Lord putting in work right now. I think Green not finished. Is that what I heard?
Cyan is not finished?
Green is not finished.
Oh, green.
But they are standing around as if they are finished.
Right, guys, I'm coming down into the mix.
Ian's joining us down on the floor.
Looks like they're still loading up green on the far side with the sand.
That's what's going on. I
Yeah.
see.
They're doing the sand. What was that called again?
What is that block called?
Sandstone.
Pink have finished all 3
Pink
builds.
has finished, the 4th in this heat to finish.
So it's all eyes on Green Geckos.
All eyes on green, but green, just because you're last, don't get complacent. You're gonna be competing your times against the second heat. We got green walking around, holding some cactus above their heads.
Shadoon is trying his very best.
Shall I go? Right, we're going to follow these final moments here. Load them up.
All right, Shadoon, get
Load 'em
those
up.
cacti going.
Come on, Shadoon. Oh, no. Can I help him?
No. Nope, don't touch that block. Shadoon, you may have lost the cactus over there.
Come on, Shadoon.
He's got it. He's got it. He says.
Can we jump in with one of the green players? Let's go talk to Ansi-chan. Let's go distract her.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Oh, they have a delivery.
Oh, she's on the cactus, I think.
She's on
Is
the
she happy?
cactus. Is
she
it
happy?
done? Is it done? It is done. Green has
And Cole celebrates by going straight through the build.
I get it.
Taking some frustrations out, maybe.
All right, well, Veracity is standing by right now. Veracity, who are you with?
Break this one down for me. The next 5 teams we have. Any words of advice for them?
My advice, be Dutch. It's gonna be great. Yeah. The Dutch cyclist, no, it's easy. Trained for all my life. Been on the bike since I was 1 year old, so it's, you need more practice. I'm sorry, I can't say anymore.
Basically, the TLDR of that one was GG, easy, be Dutch. Ian, it's back over to you.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Doing a magnificent job down there in the chaos. And we're now back on the desk, trying to pick apart exactly what we saw down there. Now, you two, you got in the mix. We're going to watch some highlights back here. It's hard to explain, but I want you to talk me through some of the tactics that you saw on display.
Oh, my God. So a lot of people were just going for carrying as many blocks as possible, whether that is loading them up in your arms, trying to get as many to balance on the back, but you also have to balance that with speed, Jack.
Yeah, I think the really interesting strategy was by Pink Parrots, and that was Tubbo who decided to just stream while Amesy yells at him, and the other two do the work, is what I saw anyway.
Yeah. And we can see here all the confusion and the speed, and we saw someone's bike break there, I think, as well.
Cyan were the first team. Orange, I believe, were the second team. Yeah. We can double check that later.
The
Pink not last.
Not last, which is...
There goes Golden.
I love it.
The geckos throwing things around there at the very end. So yeah, what did we learn from the Cyan team? Why were they so good?
Because they're Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. The Dutch have been biking everywhere since they could walk even.
That makes so much sense.
It makes sense.
It makes so much sense. I think they felt the home court advantage too. They felt the Dutch crowd.
So just to confirm, they won because they're Dutch.
That sounds right to me.
That sounds accurate.
Sounds right.
Now I feel for everybody who's got to reset this bad boy behind us.
Yeah.
Because we are going again. If you thought that was it, we only had one heat. The other teams now have to get involved as well. So there's still more of this fun.
I see a lot of the teams coming up next are strategizing heavily. There's a lot of talking going on right now.
There.
So this is the key now. Do we think that the teams who are up next, Jack, have a bit of an advantage because they saw it all unfold there in front of them?
Now, on paper, yes. But I'm going to be honest, I was so overwhelmed, I wouldn't even know what to make of what I just saw if I was playing.
Well, we talked about your key elements a little bit earlier on, your essential elements. I do think that you have to maintain composure, that's for sure. You got to blank out the sound, you got to blank out everything that's going on around you and just focus on you and your team, but it's easier said than done, Kara.
It really is. Like, once you get on the bike or once you're building, you think, oh God, I know I need to do this, but I've never touched a block before. You know what?
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming at first.
Jack, what about stacking? What were your thoughts on stacking? Would you build a tower in the back and go slowly? Are you putting like 3 or 4 on the back and carrying 2? Like, what's the methodology here?
It's definitely risky. I saw Shane put 2 blocks in the basket and then carry 1. I think that's pretty safe. I think if you try to do too much at once, you might drop some. We saw Shadoon drop a cactus on the way back. And I think you want to... I don't know, it's definitely a balance because you do want to minimize the back and forth. That takes a long time. We saw builders just stood hands on hips waiting for the cyclist to come back. And that downtime is, you got to minimize that as much as you can.
Yeah. So to anybody who's new to Minecraft, let's talk about the actual items that we have here. So we've got wood, we got diamond, we got gold, we got cactus and sandstone, right?
Correct.
So obviously, as you can see at the back there, the 3 are all made up of several different items. And you have to know exactly, you have to have somebody making sure they're counting and you've almost got to have somebody who is putting together that shopping list.
Correct. And I think that is what the person over at the block of blocks is doing. We saw CPK in the last round shouting at his teammates like, no, move that one over there. Yeah, you got, you know.
Get me some wood.
I think that, they've had plenty of time now, these 5 teams that are about to play. I would have counted the exact quantity of every single material by now.
Yep.
And of course, you're not going to start with the cactus because you don't need that until build 2 and 3. But build 1, obviously, gold, sandstone, logs, but get all the gold you're going to need, if you can.
I agree with that.
Get all the sandstone you're going to need if you can. And again, you are limited. You can probably only carry 3 or maybe 4 blocks at once. I want to see who can carry the most blocks in one trip successfully. I'm going to try to keep an eye out for
What's your guess? What do you think you could max out at? I'd love to see 6, personally.
I would also love to see 6.
6 would blow me away. I think even 5 is going to be too hard.
Did we not see a 5? I thought we saw a 5.
Did we really?
We'll have to
Okay,
see.
well, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe we'll see a 6.
I could be wrong. I want to see 6.
So, Kara, I've got to ask you this. We heard from JoJo going into this about how much she was outside of her comfort zone.
Yeah.
How much are these guys really out of their element here with this challenge?
I mean, it depends on how many have touched grass recently, Luckily, we're in Rotterdam, where it's beautiful. There's plenty of grass.
The sun has been shining.
It's been shiny, which apparently is pretty rare for Rotterdam.
We got lucky here.
Yeah, we did.
We can see that one of the bikes at the moment is just getting worked on by one of our chief repairmen, or women here at Twitch, and they're just getting that sorted out. Jack, if you were to be on one of these teams, which role would you want?
I think that would be one of the builders. I think that, one of my role delegations, the key to success that I pointed out earlier, I think that I try to be a good communicator and I try to identify people's strong points. And I think that from a builder's perspective, I think you can see the most that's going on. You need to communicate very clearly.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the building spots is probably the easiest spot to do that from. The cyclist doesn't know what's going on. I'm going to be real.
Look at this.
I do not know this dance. I will try.
Oh, you don't know?
Do it. Come on, Kara. Let's go.
This is hot to go. Oh, look at the crowd doing it all. Can we get a shot on the crowd by chance? Or the crowd doing the dance?
I don't know this dance.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Kara, you nailed it, considering you don't know the dance.
Oh my God, thank you.
So we heard what Jack would do. What about you? I know that for me, I'd like to be on the bike because I want the thrill of just riding around. But what about you?
See, I feel like if I was on the bike, I would be ramming into people because it seems fun. But I don't think you're allowed to do that, so I would get my team eliminated just for doing that. So I think I'd be the one loading up the blocks and telling them which blocks to get. I want to be the person who sees, oh, we need this, I'm going to give you this,
All right, Rotterdam, we've got a little bit of time. I just want to do a quick test with you guys, a sound check.
Countdown.
I'm going to point gradually from right to left, and I want you to cheer when my finger aims at your favorite team. All right, here we go. Veracity is standing by. She's going to kick off this game with our wonderful crowd.
Oh yeah, brother, let me tell you right now, MCC crowd is the best crowd. So everybody stand up, make some noise, and carry it down with me! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! MCC, baby! Woo!
Things you love to see. Find me a better crowd. I dare you. There isn't one.
Go!
And we are off. Heat 2 of Buildmart IRL.
Oh my God, French team is just going crazy right now.
I think I need to stand up again.
I think so too.
And get a closer look because there's just so much going on. I think it's going to be very difficult for us to interrupt them in their flow state, but we can definitely get a better view from down here.
All right, we got Ollie with 4 blocks. Oh, I missed what the... Okay, we got 4 blocks over there with Fulham.
Oh, but one just fell out. One just fell out of Ollie's trolley.
Oh.
The Ollie trolley.
We have Black Sea loading up Orion sound right now. only carrying 2.
There's
Come
a lot going
on.
on Aquaroxlotls right now. There's a lot going on here.
They may be completing the build.
To be fair, they
They
put
are
a lot
done.
of blocks. Yeah, they've already completed build 1. It didn't look the prettiest, but they put
It's
the most
done.
blocks down on their mat right now, you
Yes,
know?
Aqua has finished build 1. They are on to build 2.
And Lexi is loading those diamonds in. We got 3 diamond blocks coming back with Ollie right now.
All right, we got 1 block, we got 2 block, and there's the 3rd. All right, looks like blue team may be close to finishing their first build as well.
What's going on with the yellow yaks right now? Can we talk about the yellow yaks? They have 2 blocks.
They have 2 blocks.
Where are the rest of the blocks?
I don't know.
Oh, I see Ollie carrying 3. That will do it. That will do it.
Let's
He's
go,
putting
Ollie.
in a
Let's go,
shift right
Ollie.
now.
He's doing some breathing exercises.
Oh, wow.
Nearly.
We've got, look at these blocks here.
Wow, okay, we
Fulham
got 3. We got
has
3 from
4.
Fulham.
No, 4. 1 in his hand.
Oh, we got 4. You're
3 in
right.
the
You're
trolley.
right. All right. Orion Sound only bringing back 1 block. That's okay. That's okay. Aqua has finished their 2nd build already. All right. All right. All right.
I believe red team are onto their 2nd build as well now.
Correct. Looks like everyone everyone is onto their 2nd build.
We got Pierre carrying 4 diamond blocks back.
But
Ollie
only-
with a delivery.
Only Aqua is on their 3rd build. They are starting.
Right, I think we've got Veracity standing by somewhere with some fans. Veracity, where are you?
I'm over here, Ian. You know me, just making some pals over here in the crowd. So talk to me, what is your good name and who are you here supporting?
I'm Elspie. I love the Pink Parrots. I hope they win.
Pink Parrots. So we have some Pink Parrot supporters in the crowd. I think that was a pretty good choice. And how about yourself? What is your name and who are you supporting?
My name is Wilzo and I also support Pink Flamingos.
Okay. I think you mentioned Cyan at one point as well.
Yeah, because the Dutch.
The Dutch. Do we have some Dutch supporters? NCC crowd is honestly the best I've seen. Now, is this your first TwitchCon or have you been before?
It's my first one.
First one. Anybody else first TwitchCon? Yeah, me too. I'm loving every single second of it. Now, Kelty, I know you spoke to me before and you said that you've driven quite a while to get here. Tell everybody how far you've traveled.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. That is some dedication. Is that just to see MCC, meet some friends?
Just to meet streamers.
Who's your favorite streamer?
Tubbo.
Tubbo! Any other Tubbo supporters in the crowd? Another good choice. Now tell me, prediction-wise, who do you think is going to walk away with the win here? Who's going to win?
I don't really know.
Looks like actually Aqua
I think we might already know.
have finished their final build.
Woo!
I think red might be happy with their 3rd build too. Are red done?
Is red done?
I don't see any red players moving. I
Are
think
you
they're
done?
happy.
The red rabbits. The red
is
rabbits
done.
are good as
Done
well.
too.
Shout out the red rabbits. Skyart looking to get a victory after losing out in truck earlier on.
We have Lime getting very close to finishing their 3rd build as well.
Yeah, Lime working on the final build now. We have a delivery coming through, I believe.
For Yellow, starting their final build at the moment. But keep in mind, they're competing for the times, not
Oh.
against each other.
Something's happened on blue here. They've made build 3, but then they had to go back and make build 2. Am I wrong? I think blue might be done.
Let's go see.
Maybe it just fell over and they wanted to put it back up.
Watch out.
They look like they're done.
Blue looks like they're done. You guys
Okay.
done? Yeah, they're done.
Okay, so it's down to Lime versus Yellow Yaks. I believe they're both on the final build. It's looking like Lime's ahead right now, I'm not gonna lie.
It does look like that.
But we gotta remember, we're gonna compare all of these times to Heat 1 times 2. It's not just a simple, top 5, bottom 5. All the times will be looked at the end, and we'll find our order of winners. Looks like Lime have passed.
Lime is done.
And we are just left with Yellow Yaks. I want to jump in with Scott really quickly. Scott, how are you feeling about this game right now?
I'm having fun, and that's all that matters.
I agree. We got a delivery coming in here. 4 blocks from Ollie. Don't worry, that was an old build. Doesn't matter. That one's not important.
And keep in mind, they cannot use blocks from their old build. They
That
must
is
keep
true.
it intact.
Guys, remember, you are against the other 5 builders as well.
You must go quickly,
You
yellow
are not
team.
last. Ollie with one more delivery of 3 diamond blocks. Jojo with delivery of 3 logs.
Give him those logs. Oh, it has fallen. Oh.
We're not seeing much movement here from the yellow yaks. I want to see a bit more movement
Let's get
from
some
the yellow
more movement.
yaks. I'm not seeing enough movement.
I'm gonna hit you.
Scott does not like my commentary.
There
right
are
now.
some threats.
Scott, give us more movement.
Yeah, listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. They want you.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And there you go. Triple checking with the referees, but I think they are
they're
good.
done. Yep.
Good job, yellow
It's
yaks.
because also, when you
Ollie, are you sweating?
He's talking about the bike in some way.
All right, we've got Veracity standing by. I remember Jack said at the very beginning he didn't really back himself here, but let's talk to the Aqua Axolotls, shall
I'm
we?
one of the team. I want to be one of the winners over here. Secret behind the success. What is it, Jack?
Just one. Bike riding, incredible bike riding, the best bike riding I've ever seen. Exactly. Not only that, but just being the physically most fit people in this entire event by far.
What are we thinking, crowd? Are these the most physically fit people you've ever seen in your life?
small area on what I'm saying.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, there we go. Slight correction over there. Now tell me, is it as hard as it looks? Are you feeling pretty sweaty right now?
I'm sweating, and I don't want to take off any of this because it'll release the sweat. I'm keeping this on until the end of the event, I think.
All right, contain the sweat, maybe hand it out to the crowd later on. Ian, what do you think of the Aqua Axolotls performance?
Hand it out. Jazz, I mean, they should put a price tag on it. They could sell that on eBay. Maybe not.
I want some Ollie sweat. I don't know.
All right, we're going to a break. We've still got plenty more to come your way. We want to crown our MC champions, and it will happen, but we're going to a break next. things you love to see. How we doing, Rotterdam? We are right back live at Twitchcon Rotterdam 2024 with the MC Championship. We've already had 3 games played here with some of the best players in the world behind us. But we got real for a moment there. We had an in real life challenge for the very first time, Jack, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I think that all the players will be very glad to be back at their computers now, back where they belong, where they're used to.
Yeah, Cara, do you think for a lot of these players it'll be a nice breath in, breathe out, I'm back in my comfort zone and we can get back to winning?
Absolutely, especially the tricycle riders. I'm sure they were all a little sweaty.
How much are you enjoying your first experience so far, Jack? Because, of course, Cara was there in Las Vegas last year for the very first ever MC Championship live at TwitchCon. We're doing it again. We're running it back again here, this time in Rotterdam. It's your first experience. How are you feeling?
This is going to be very, very difficult to beat. I've gone to a lot of TwitchCons. This is my first time doing, any of the professional casting work, and it has instantly made this TwitchCon my favorite TwitchCon I've ever been to. So it's going to be hard to beat.
How does this stack up to last year? Come on, Cara, let's get real.
Ooh, I don't know. Can you guys be louder than Las Vegas? Yeah, I think it was better. Yeah.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. Now, we've still got games to play. So we know that these guys are having a good time. I know that I'm having a good time. Rotterdam, are you having the time of your life here? Well, the players are getting all set and ready. And Jack, who's your favorite now? Has it changed at all?
Has my favorite changed? Am I allowed a favorite?
Of course you are.
It's so difficult. I have so many, not to flex, I have so many friends here that I love so much.
That's a flex.
I think I've got to go orange. I think I've got to go orange ocelots.
Orange ocelots. Let's take a look at highlights from the first 3 games before we push forward. Let's take a quick look back. It's been so much fun and we've been on quite the journey already, Cara.
We really have. We've seen 3 games so far. That is halfway through MCC. I can't wait to see what the next half brings us.
We kicked off with survival mode. Feels like a while ago already, doesn't it, Jack?
Honestly, that feels like it was hours ago to me.
Yeah.
It's both going by very quickly but very slowly at the same time. I think the build mar obviously slowed it down a lot, but these next 3 games are going to fly by.
Yeah, we went airborne for our second game here. And we can see CPK just celebrating in style.
I wish we didn't have to rewatch that.
And then we took it in real life, like I said, for the very first time. Build Mat IRL. And as much as it felt like at first maybe these players weren't that excited for it, they were excited once they got into it. I think we're about to have a bit of a conversation somewhere in the crowd because Cara's disappeared and she's up there. Cara, can we come to you? Where are you?
I'm right over here with, what's your name?
Amy.
And where are you from?
The Netherlands.
Of course. Wonderful country. I love it. So who are you rooting for today?
Well, I was really rooting for Jojo Soto, so the Jello Jacks, and also AMC. How to go?
Amazing. I love those people as well. What are your what do you think right now? Are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun. I think it's really great that there are multiple teams from different nationalities. Also, Jeremy Frieser representing the Netherlands. Hell yeah!
Amazing. Can I talk to one more person? All right. Who has things to say? Do you? All right. All right, what's your name?
My name is Igor, from the Netherlands as well. Jair told me beforehand that he was 2 meters and 20 centimeters long. I told him if he loses this championship, he's back to 180, so he better win this.
Well, there you have it. Amazing.
All right, thank you, Cara, in the mix. I don't blame her for wanting to get in the crowd because this has got to be one of the best ever, Jack.
This crowd is blowing me away, and you guys are just as loud as when we first started, which I'm very impressed with. There it is.
So, Jack, talk to me what's left on the table here when it comes to MCC.
I mean, everything's still on the table, in my opinion. Like I said, these multipliers are going to change the game. We've still got, I'm going to try and remember now, we've still got Ace Race, we've still got Hole in the Wall, and we've got Railroad Rush. How can I forget? The newest MCC game. I am so excited to see that one. I'm excited to see Kara's critiquing.
Yeah, you mentioned about Railroad Rush, about it's new.
It is brand new. Only played in one game so far.
Wow. So for these players here, is it kind of up in the air a little bit?
I think so. The only other winner who is here is the Orion Sound. So I think Aqua Axolotls may have a little bit of an advantage with that game.
All right, so the fans, I don't want you to get settled in. I don't want you to get comfortable. So we're going to do a bit of a noise test again. I'm just going to say some colors out loud, and I'm going to see how you all respond when I say the color, all right? What about red? What about pink? All right. Well, I could do more, but I'm going to go to Veracity, who's standing by with Hugo.
Hugo TV, a natural born winner, as we've seen already. Can we get some crowd support? That's pretty good, that's pretty good. Now tell me, Hugo, heading into this, how are you feeling? Pretty confident?
Yeah, I'm confident, but I don't know what's game next. I don't know.
How's your Twitchcon been so far?
Good, very good. Yeah?
Have you met loads of new people?
What?
Have you met loads of new people?
I don't know, no.
You know what, it's okay, moments like this happen all the time. I'll let you go ahead, get back to your chat, get back to the game. And Ian, you let me know your thoughts on that thrilling interview.
Veracity, that was thrilling. The thing is, this guy's been doing so much talking already today. He's already won Ultimate Challenge a little bit earlier on with his team. Came back out of nowhere, claimed the victory. I interviewed him literally. This stage, this entire thing has been so malleable. It's taken so many different forms over the last 48 hours. That's because here at Twitch, we do things big, we do it different. But this might be my favorite form right now. All the different colors. Speaking of which, let me get back to a couple more of them. What about purple? I'm gonna be quicker now. Blue. Aqua. Lime. Green. Yellow. Hold on. I said yellow. What about orange? It's hard to tell who's got the most backing. I mean, obviously pink is in the lead, but everybody's got some big support, Jack.
Yeah, pink might be in a league of their own, I'm going to be honest, but I've been very impressed with the orange and the yellow support because these are a lot of my best friends over here. Not to be biased or anything, but these two teams are a lot of my best friends. Fun fact, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Fun fact.
Say it.
I was going to be on the Yellow Yaks until a couple weeks ago.
You know what? I actually knew you were going to be on the Yellow Yaks because you were given a Yellow Yaks jersey with your name on the back
I
of it.
was given a Yellow Yaks jersey, but I'm not biased. I'm not allowed to be biased, obviously. But yeah, I think they're doing, honestly, I think they're crushing it and they're doing better than I would be. So honestly, they're probably better off.
I think he's been too biased here, Cara. What do you think?
No, I think he's correct.
So one thing that I'm fascinated by as a man who's not as immersed as you wonderful people here in the wonderful world of Minecraft is what do you think it is that makes it so beautifully inclusive, so friendly? What is it about this game?
I think just because it can really bring so many people together, like all these people in the crowd here, and I think actually Veracity has the crowd over there with her.
Yeah, Veracity, hi.
Hello, hello, hello. It's not just any crowd, it is the Lime supporters. Make some noise, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna come on over to you. What is your lovely name?
My name's Winter.
Winter, tell me what makes the Lime so special?
They are honestly simply the best teams, best vibes, amazing communications, just overall a great team.
All right, anybody agree with that? Wow, this is incredibly loud. And what is your lovely name?
I'm Ozzy.
Ozzy, okay, it's lovely to meet you. Who is your favorite player here in MCC?
Ooh, favorite player. I'm gonna have to say false.
Okay, and how about yourself?
I would say false too.
Oh my goodness, you know what, Ian? This crowd is amazing. It is back over to you.
I think it's safe to say, Jasmine, that you are now an honorary Lime Llama. I think you were surrounded by lime there, so congratulations on that. I think we're just about ready to get back into
the Decision Dome.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. I did
They
that.
need you for every MCC to do that. You have some voice lines for them?
Shall I do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to get into
the Decision Dome?
We'll put you in contact with Scott's Major. We'll figure that out.
You can just rip that from the show. Don't worry about it. We've still got time, guys. Can you believe it? We're just waiting to get in, so that means we can have more fun. I actually asked you about why Minecraft is so special and why the community is so special. We're seeing it here every single time we're in the crowd. It's smiling faces. It's people who've traveled all over to be here. Jack, from your perspective, what is it that makes this thing so special?
I think that Minecraft is just bottom line is a sandbox game. It is exactly what you make of it, and I've never been so proud of a community to turn it into what it is today. From the modders to the SMP players to the YouTubers to the streamers, you know, to the casual players. It's an amazing community to see. It really is.
All right, I might get told off for this. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna get moving. I'm gonna walk along, and when I stand in front of your team, I want you to get loud, all right? I'm just gonna go for a little wander. If I get dragged back, I apologize, but I'm going down, and I'm just gonna do a casual, slow walk along the outside of each team, and I want you to get super loud when I pass your team, all right? We're gonna start off loud. We're still going, guys. What about you? We're still going, still going. What about over here? And here? All right, we're coming a bit further across here. What about here? What about here? What about the yellow yaks? What about here? We're still not ready. That means I just got to do one quick check. Can you run, cameraman? He can run. He can run. I just want to do one more check over here, guys. I just want to check this one more time.
Oh, it looks like Tobo's having a great time right now. To be fair to him, this man has not slept since last night. He got in at 3 a.m. this morning and has just been non-stop ever since. So this guy's a champion. Can we give it up for Tobo one time?
Oh, we're in the Decision Dome, baby!
Oh, wow. And we have a dunk.
Lime has dunked purple pandas. Oh, I wonder what they did.
And as we talked about it earlier, every Decision Dome, the bottom place team, the last place team will get an item, and then 3 other random teams will get an item. Those items can be dunk items. So they just splash down. Was it purple pandas that got dunked?
It's purple.
So purple don't get to vote now. So, you know, a lot of those end up being targeted on whoever's winning because you want to take away their right to
Their
vote,
strategy.
I guess.
Wow. They want to take away the strategy, so...
All right.
The
Look at
game
these pesky
selection.
little chickens going where they want.
And we have our chickens locked in, and it looks like it's going to be hole in the wall.
Oh. This is one of my favorite games, Jack.
I'm not going to lie.
It's time
this
to
game...
find silly shapes and test your agility. It's Hole in the Wall, and here's how to play.
It's the simplest game of them all. Players must stand on the central platform and survive until the very end, all whilst massive slime walls are moving towards them, trying to push them off.
Hole in the Wall is played across 3 short rounds where players must duck, jump, and weave through all sorts of wall obstacles. Get pushed into the void? Well then, you're out for the round.
The walls will play all sorts of silly tricks on the teams, like going back on themselves, or faking out the players by vanishing right before the platform, letting another wall from another direction go through. Teams must pay attention to all 4 directions if they're going to survive this one.
Coins are scored by surviving longer than other players, with a large coin bonus for lasting all the way until the end of the round.
Let's play Hole in the Wall.
All right. I like this game mode. This looks fun.
I'm curious, did anyone in the crowd recognize this map? We got a countdown.
Yeah, if you're a native of Rotterdam, you may recognize this location.
It looks somewhat familiar to me, where they're standing right now. I believe it's under one of the Rotterdam bridges. I'm not sure the name of it. I'd butcher it if I tried to pronounce it. But they made a special map for this event. And as you can see, hole in the wall. They have these walls coming along, and they just gotta squeeze on through. It starts off nice and slow. Shouldn't be too difficult. But you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You gotta see which direction the wall's coming from. Sometimes they'll send a fake one and will try to catch you out. And as you can see, the wall speed is now increasing to make it a little bit harder. They're okay. They're okay.
Yeah, you gotta time the jump. It can be really tricky for the ones that you have to jump through a hole. Oh, it's coming back.
Now, one POV I am very excited to see is... Now, fans of MCC might know of a little thing called a three-peat. The three-peat is Pizza Hut, who won all 3 rounds of Hole in the Wall. I believe he's the only person to do it.
I think so,
I think so. He was at least the first. I know that much.
It's got to make you a legend, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Pete's a legend.
Yeah, Pete was a legend before that, and even bigger legend after.
There's no way, there's not.
I also like the little tradition that they've got in the chat. Whenever the wall spells something, they like to type it into the chat.
Careful. Yeah.
We got a couple C walls.
Pierre is down.
Yellow. No, pink.
Ooh, Eloise out as well.
And you can hear the calls are basically just telling their teammates which direction the real wall is coming from, because there's some fake ones.
Ooh. There are easier ways to jump than some other places in the wall. So you can do the 2-block jump, or you can just do the 1-block jump.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to survive some of these walls.
Ooh, I saw Jack just get thrown into the ocean.
30 players remaining, 29 players remaining. And you'll notice that this platform is going to get smaller too. It might look quite easy to you guys right now, but look, we got some of the floor disappearing. And on this new map, wow, that wall is going quickly.
It is very fast.
Did I just hear a sticky piece?
Okay, well, I did not rock and roll.
Tubbo goes down.
But don't worry, I'll go to
And we are already down to 7 players, 6 players remaining. Sandwich Lord is one of them.
So many people.
We got a top 5.
Oh, Sandwich Lord, he's got this.
No surprises here.
Holy shit!
I want to see who else is left alive. We know Sandwich Lord's up.
So it looks like we got a green team.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, Sandwich. Who was that? Owen Juice.
Owen is your winner of round 1, and he stands up. He can feel the crowd. I'm telling you guys, you can feel the crowd up there. It is wild. So make sure you keep making noise for your favorites. As we go into round 2 of Hole in the Wall.
Oh, Tubbo yawning.
He's doing his best. He's a trooper.
I get it, Tubbo.
He did perform a DJ set as well, don't forget. He's been a busy lad.
I mean, yeah, he was cooking.
Lock in, force the shot.
Who? We've got some in the crowd. Who?
I don't understand Ho.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. So relatable.
Wow.
What?
Very nice, very nice.
What do you mean?
Matox is going down. Is that the first one?
Wait,
I think that was the first one out.
Wait, Matho X is dead.
That is true. Tubbo's doing our job for us.
Thank
just
you,
let him
Tubbo.
commentate.
So remind me again, who was leading going into this?
That is a great question, and I do believe it was the Purple Pandas. That is why the dunk went their way.
All right.
Correct.
People are very intimidated by the Purple Pandas.
Okay. This is
Some love for the Purple Pandas in the crowd.
No.
Ow.
No.
I mean, oh yeah.
Lol. Oh yeah. He was rude. He was rude to us when they said that they thought we'd win this.
Oh, there's some beef going.
Yeah.
I want to see some drama.
I would love to see some Soup for Eloise drama versus Ollie the Orion Sound. That's what I want to see.
Oh my god!
There'll be a fierce rivalry there.
Not many people have fallen so far,
Yeah, it looks like
Jack.
they're dialed in. Looks like round 1 was their warm-up, and they're doing great. Now we've got Jojo on the screen.
Jojo is cracked at this game. Oh, easy. Too easy.
That one got quite a few people, actually.
It did.
What are we doing?
Amesy, Coldy, Michaela.
Oh,
no! Couldn't make it in time.
That
Caster
one was
curse.
tricky.
I think Kara's cursed 2 now. I'm still at 1 caster curse.
It'll happen more, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of time.
Oh, red rabbits.
all gone. Noriak's falling for the Purple Pandas. We got the Scorpio. These guys locked in right now.
This is the top 15 right here. They've gone through a lot of very difficult walls.
Yeah, we got some fast walls coming out. The platform's shrinking. Not much
which
space
one is
left.
it?
Which one's the real one? Coming from Pink. Wow. Even
What
Scott was surprised by that one.
recovery. Nice,
He's
good
locked
job.
in.
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back,
You gotta go there to the left. That was a great try. And we are down to 6 players, I want to say.
Only 6?
All of yellow are eliminated.
Oh,
Scott
there
was
goes
the last
green.
hope.
There goes orange.
2 green players dying at the same time, I would say.
We got Sandwich Lord back
Lord,
in.
top 5 again. That's got to be worth some coins.
Along with 2 cyan and 1 aqua.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there goes aqua.
The
That was
instant reversal.
Pete. Oh! Riding on the
Five up. And Wolfie. That is some huge coins for the Cyan Coyotes. Wow.
Oh, shit!
Yes.
Dude, 5 survived as well. We had 2.
Representing the
That was
Netherlands
crazy.
very adeptly.
And there they are. There's our Dutch boys. Make some noise. Wow. Okay. One more round of hole in the wall.
Right.
I'm very excited to see where Cyan end up after this
Me
because
too,
they are
me too.
cooking right now.
They also did very well in Build Mart, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They were the first team to finish in their heat.
Correct.
Where were they in the table then? Were they quite mid-table before?
That is a great
They
question.
were quite mid, yes. Well,
They
okay,
just-
that sounds awful.
Mid-table.
I didn't mean it like that.
They're great. They're great people.
Ils se donnent pas bien.
And we're back to the slow walls. 40 players back on the map. All the space you could possibly need.
Ça increase. Est-ce qu'il va faire un aller-retour? Non, pas du tout. Non,
Just
derrière,
listening to the
derrière.
communication here on the French team. So it looks like Cyan was 6th place going into this game. And we'll see where they end up afterwards. You can see on the right-hand side that they are leading this game right now by a solid 800 points. And that is Jeremy.
Very impressive. All right, Jeremy, you got this? Nice, easy.
I
too
love hearing the
easy.
Dutch support for the Dutch players up on the stage.
Green.
They don't have a full team of Dutch players like some of the other international teams do, but just 2 of them is enough to get this crowd going crazy, so you love to see it.
All right, we got JoJo. Can JoJo redeem herself?
We're not going to curse JoJo this time.
I might.
JoJo's going to do great. She's not going to fall anytime
She's
soon.
not gonna fall. She would never.
Definitely not an easy jump
No.
like this. No. of
Okay,
course
yeah.
not.
See, we told you.
Oh, I nearly.
False.
Oh, false is out.
I'm
That's so
sorry to the line enjoyers over
unfortunate.
there.
I need to stop jumping.
We got Tubbo
Tubbo down.
Can't
gone.
play this in F5.
Same one,
Yellow.
same one, same one.
Oh, coming back.
Ooh,
There's
nice.
still a 700 coin gap between first and second right now.
Oh.
Cyan dominating.
Oh no! Wow, that
Oh,
got
wow,
up
wow.
a lot of people.
Wow.
And again. Wow.
And we are down to 15 players just like that. Oh, the floor is live.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Fabo, that was insane.
I would be gone. I would not be alive anymore.
Proving that he is a top 14 player.
Oh.
Just in that one move.
Want to get that
Okay.
tiny little area.
That is very unfortunate. The timing's going to be
Fabo is
super tight on that
gone.
one.
Sandwich Lord also getting out. Owen getting out.
Owen falls. 4 players remaining.
Orange is gone.
To be fair, Shane and CPK made it to the top 5, both of them. Here's my goat Pete.
Let's go, Pete.
The hole in the wall legend, the 3P. Couldn't do it today, but can he take at least one of the rounds? And we got Wolfie too. Oh!
We got Wolfie, we got Pete, and we got...
Oh my! How has he done that? You are not meant to do that. That is not what you're meant to do on that wall. And he said, I'm gonna just do it my own way. And Neo's around the entire wall.
That is insane.
Wow. 2 players remaining.
It was
And it's
Pete
both
and
Pete
Colby.
and Colby. Wow. So there were 2 winners there. You might be thinking, wait, I thought only one person survived. They were so good that they just completed the whole map.
It
2
just
of them
timed
were
out.
that good, yeah. Wolfie so almost joined them too. An absolute insane Neo is what we call it when you jump around the wall.
Yep.
and survive, but then
You're not supposed to do that.
Defying physics.
Truly, you are not meant to do that. You're meant to go to the other side, go through a little hole.
Yeah.
And what we said, I'll do it my own way.
I think the last one who did that may have been Technoblade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Let's look back at the highlights.
Some love for Technoblade in the crowd.
This will be good to watch for sure. Some key moments here to look
Yeah, I
back
think
on.
that was Owen's win. What have we got here?
Ooh.
I love this view.
Oh, it's so confusing when three are coming
Yeah,
in
I'd
at
be
one
so
time.
stressed about which one's the real war.
Oh, he stayed alive for a long
He was
time.
holding on for dear life. And there goes Wolfie, so close. Lexi congratulating her teammate.
The let me get that right. The Aqua Axolotls are looking real good.
They are indeed.
They are.
They really are. So that just leaves us now with, well, one more mode, right?
Two more. We have Ace Race.
Yeah.
And of course, Railroad Rush.
Rush.
Oh, yes.
And this is what the standings are looking like. That was just for that game. This is not overall.
Just hole in the wall.
This is just hole in the wall. And Cyan dominated.
They
600
really did.
coin lead on second place.
All right, let's look at the overall leaderboard now with the Purple Pandas in first place. Plenty of coins.
If you notice,
Do you see what's happening?
Green and Aqua are very close
That is
together.
a very, very close gap. This is anyone's dodgeball. Purple are looking dominating. But, you know, that second place, that is definitely up for grabs. Definitely. We're going to have to take a close look at those two teams.
Yeah, just to remind you, if you're not too familiar with this tournament, the top two teams do go into a grand finale where they head off against each other in a game of dodgeball. We will get to that and explain it all to you. But first, let's get right back, Kara, into the Decision Dome.
Yes, only 2 games remain.
I just want to give a special shout out. We saw very briefly there the individual leaderboard. It doesn't matter too much, but it's kind of just like which individuals are performing well for that team. And I saw Coldified in first place, representing the Spanish team. And we all knew that the Spanish team were going to be very, very good. And it looks like we got a power up used by Wolfie here. Wolfie has turned himself into a chicken and is able to vote himself.
Correct. He can also push other chickens.
Yeah, I was going to say, can he kick chickens around?
He can, yeah.
Look at him.
Connect all the chickens.
You can tell
He wants them all over there.
You get in there.
I got a power up.
Do you want to know?
Leave those chickens alone.
Chicken as well.
And he's running out of time here, so he needs to make sure that he makes his vote.
Oh, yeah, he
That
doesn't
last
want that
chicken-
big one in there.
Yeah, that mega chicken's worth a lot of votes too.
And he himself is also worth a ton of votes.
And it looks like it's gonna be race. I think there's more chickens there.
I would like to tell you guys the individual standings right now. So
Oh, please do.
first is Coldified. Actually, let's go on to Ace Race. How about that?
And zooming in out of nowhere, it's Ace Race. And here's how to play.
Ace Race is a racing game where players will have to run, jump, swim, and glide their way through an intense obstacle course. Throughout, there are various movement-based power-ups players can use to traverse the map.
Speed pads, which give a small boost of speed. Launch pads, which propel players forward. Jump pads, which allow players to leap higher. And aquajets, which shoot players through the water at incredible speed.
The players must complete 3 laps within the time limit to earn coins. The higher a player places, the more coins they earn for their team. But be careful, if a player doesn't finish within the time limit, they earn no coins for this game.
Let's play Ace Race.
All right, Ace Race looks a lot of fun here. It sounds like a crowd favorite as well.
Oh, absolutely. We've known multiple maps over the years. And today we'll be playing on Clouds 2.
I love this map, personally.
This is a 3-lap race. And it's pretty straightforward. We've got some jump pads, we've got some speed pads, that's what those orange ones are, and tridents are a very interesting mechanic. Fab wasn't able to pull it off just there, but with a trident, if you're in water, even your little tippy toes are in the water, you hold down your trident and it will launch you into the air. And Shane is doing a purpled right now. I didn't want to call him out, but I'm going to call him out. I'm sorry. Last year in Vegas, I gotta say it. Purpled was doing a great job in Ace Race. And was it lap 3?
It was lap 3, and he just could not get the trident to work in his favor.
It happens to all of us, you know. He was trying his best, and
You know what I mean?
It's a difficult map. It's a
Like,
difficult map.
I-
It's a difficult
At
mechanic.
this point, I can
and
just kind of like chill. And,
under
like,
pressure with a live audience making noise, it can be
like I'm not like
be
trying
very
to do
difficult.
well. I'm not like trying to go
Absolutely, and
crazy.
something
Okay.
about
Trying to
Ace
thread-
Race.
should have thread that needle.
Should have thread that needle. But something about Ace Race is if you have not
in one
played
game,
it
okay.
before,
It's gonna
some
be
of the
Ace Race.
mechanics are a little confusing.
This is how I'm gonna
Yep, the
balance myself
tridents
out.
normally in
I'll be
your
like,
regular Minecraft,
just
you
bend,
charge
the
it up and let
rockets
go
leap,
yourself,
and I'll
but
know
in
I'll be
Ace Race and
balanced.
MCC, they make it easy for you. They just auto do it. And look at this shortcut from Wolfie.
that's fine, that's fine, that's
It's
fine.
about
At
misses
least
the
hit it.
third one, but he's still got most of the shortcut down.
Yeah.
Jeremy in the house.
Another Dutch. What I love about this map specifically is there's so many shortcuts you can use.
Oh, so many. So if you do your research, you do your homework, you'll know all about them. But even if you know about the shortcuts, you still got to pull them off.
You still have to pull them off.
Which is the harder part.
Exactly. Hey guys, did you know Wolfie is 5th overall?
Oh, wow. What a debut
Really
for Wolfie.
representing.
Talk about making a statement.
Ooh, going through the legs. Nice.
Let's go, Matt. Yeah, the addition of Wolfie to MCC has been long awaited. I know a lot of his viewers at home are so happy that he's been added
Jojo.
for this event.
Jojo
I got
kind
stuck, so I
of
lost,
failed
like,
that.
How are we
A
doing
couple
right now?
seconds.
Can we see what place they are? Third place. Jojo's in third. You can see at the bottom of the screen there.
Wow. So it's
Yeah, I'm
Pete,
still doing
Shane,
really
and
well, though.
Jojo
I am
just
not
battling it out
surprised at
for 1,
all.
2,
Thank you.
3.
So, fun fact: there is a practice server on the MCC for the MCC players, and on that practice server,
Jojo.
that's a squad right
wow,
there. That is
wow.
a squad right there.
They are
On the
neck and
practice
neck.
server, you can practice Ace Race. It's not this map. It's a similar kind of
Yeah.
mechanic version, and that leaderboard is fiercely competitive. Top of the
That's right,
leaderboard
you can still do it.
is
You make
Ant
it up, you
Venom.
make it up, though.
Not here today, but Ant Venom holds the world record on that race.
MZ is doing pretty well.
In second place is our... Actually, I was about to say our newcomer, but no. Fire Breathman actually took it back from Sandwich Lord.
He did.
So it goes Ant Venom, Fire Breathman, Sandwich Lord, Jojo Solos in 4th, CPK in 5th, and guys, you're not going to believe this. 6th place is me. I am 6th
I don't
place.
believe you.
I am.
You
can
are?
look it up, yeah.
Oh my god.
I love you too.
Thank you, Squidward.
Can I please do it this time?
Yeah, look at this shortcut here. Pete just got bombed, but he's still got his speed. That is a very difficult needle to thread. You can see here that he is 0.4 seconds ahead of his lap 1 time. He's getting his trident ready. He's getting it. Oh, he was going for the shortcut. I'm sure he made it. Pete doesn't miss those.
Pete is amazing at Ace Race. Almost every time he gets, if not first,
So
second,
consistent.
maybe
Look at
third,
me,
Yeah,
but he
so
is
consistent.
cruising and gliding, right behind Wolfie, about to thread the needle.
about to thread the needle.
I love Tubba just doing our job
He's
for us.
surviving.
Yeah, I think it's getting himself through.
Oh wait.
Ooh, Pete
Okay,
in first
Pete.
right now.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
That's okay. So this top route is
this
faster
time,
if you can
please.
pull it off, but that is a big jump right there, and he nails it. And
Wow.
look at that line.
I didn't even know that route existed.
Yup, Jojo up into second place. Actually just drops down to third because I believe, was that Shane that also did that same shortcut?
Yes.
But we're getting green numbers. We call them grumbers back at home.
No,
That's what-
you don't.
that's what we call them. We
No,
call them
you
grumbers.
don't.
Jojo viewers will know what I'm talking about.
I love this perspective of just everyone coming out of the water
flying
tunnel.
out of the tunnel, yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Pete's trying to lap someone right now.
Who is he lapping?
And look at that
Oh.
little shortcut under the wall. Wow.
I didn't know that existed either.
You're learning a lot right now.
I am. I'm gonna do so well in the next.
So
Ace
you'll
Race.
see here, the jump head up to the right. Don't go to the right, just go straight into the water here and just try to nut.
Please, thank you.
It is
Please.
faster. It's definitely faster.
It is.
Oh, wow, and Pete's got a little bit of a gap here on seconds.
Still got a lap to go though.
Yeah, final lap for these guys.
No, it might have
And
been a
here's
little bit goofy,
Wolfie.
but whatever.
Can you see what Wolfie is in?
I believe he was 13th place. I saw it for just a split second.
Yes.
Yeah. We got Snifferish, 29th. Let's go, Sniff.
Okay, talk about top 10
Not
MCC
bad,
fails,
not
and it's
bad.
me.
No.
We got 5 up, top 10. Love for 5 up.
9th place. That is amazing.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's locked in.
Wow. No talk, just directly watching.
I wonder if he's deafened. Some teammates
yeah.
will deafen
Oh,
their
yeah.
communications because
Gang, carry
you don't
me.
really need to communicate
Can I
with your
please
team.
do this
They
this
kind of
time?
know where they're all going, but sometimes you need to lock in, concentrate. But then some people like to sing while they play, you know, just to keep the nerves down, you know?
I like to complain while I play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
Kara's a complainer.
I'm a complainer.
Yes.
What would you do, Jack?
I'm one of those players. I'll be nodding along to the music. I let the music flow through me, and I won't be talking much, but I'll be locked in.
No, I missed the thing.
Respect Lexi for going for that though. It's a very hard
Yeah,
shortcut.
that is
Respect
very hard.
the effort
Totally go,
completely.
good
She's
sir.
been doing her homework. She's been studying. I know that her and Ollie, the Orion Sound, have been doing
Take it,
some last-minute practice this morning. They've been doing some practice. We have Shane coming up here. Shane is still in second. You can see. I want to say that's Pete just ahead.
That must be
I'm sure
Pete.
it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
he's kind of catching
Yeah, a
up.
little bit of a
was
gap
falling out of
closer.
the water that
We
you
got
tried
Jojo lapping
to,
someone.
and then I just got like teleported. I don't even know how to
Jojo
describe.
is also a complainer at times.
I would assume so. I assume so, and it was
She's
just
doing
like
that lower round. It's definitely risky going up top as much as it is faster.
Pete is just silently winning.
Okay, so you can see on the right hand side, Shane just took first place, and Shane is 3
guess it's
seconds
second.
ahead now. You can see on the right hand side, there is a
We'll see.
2.8 lead on Shane. Shane does not hit the shortcut, he goes for the second. He does hit that one. That is also very difficult. But there are some little mistakes here and there. There's definitely a chance for Pete to catch up.
Pete is right on his heels, though. Shane has got to stay focused.
It is 0.55
Wow,
seconds.
wow.
Rounding the corner.
Oh my
This is
God,
so
oh my
neck and neck
God.
coming in here. We are just about to cross the finish line. And
Pete
there's
has
0.1
caught-
second.
No.
Slight ball and a training fail. And we are going to have Shane in first place. Pete in second. And surely Jojo's going to be rounding this corner any second. There comes Jojo over the hill. Look at Shane, he's popping off over there.
He is so
Make some
happy to have
noise.
gone first.
Pete's up on his feet too. Oh, there's some beef. Oh, there's some beef between Shane and Pete.
Oh, there's some beef.
Shane doesn't care, he's hugging Callum.
The beef is over. What I will say is, we've got like a front row view of our crowd's reactions to everything that's happening here. And every moment, every trip, every stumble.
There's your 1 and 2 right there.
Look at it, 1 and 2.
I want to see what the time difference was. I know it wasn't much.
It had to have been close.
And we still got some people coming through here.
This is only 14th place. That is
Yeah.
just how far ahead they were.
That goes to show the dominance that Pete, Shane, and Jojo have. There's
Absolutely.
only been, 15, 16 players that have even finished. Some people are only on lap 2. Like, they've only just completed lap 2. They're only just starting their 3rd lap.
Oh no, 19th
And here you go, a
place.
bunch
What
more
an
people finishing
absolute
now.
stinker.
Oh, no,
What an
Dubbo.
absolute stinker position.
There you go, 20th
That is
place.
embarrassing.
That's half
Please
of your
show
players
no one
have
that this
finished
ever
now.
happened. Cut the VOD, delete the VOD.
Oh, he wants the record
Dubbo.
scrapped.
19th is not
I saw
bad.
Lexi. I saw that trident. Good job.
Go, Lexi.
Let's go, Lexi.
Let's make some noise for Lexi Marie, guys. There you go. She is not last, and that's all that matters. Exactly. And here is your
we're gonna
last
make
place,
Sidonia in 40th.
I'm not entirely sure how close they are. Let's have a look.
Getting
No,
that
I
jump.
don't.
It is very difficult for new MC participants.
So hard, so hard. And, people that have played this map
almost
tens of times are going to have a massive advantage. They know all the ins and outs, all the shortcuts.
We got IPR taking 34.
Let's go, Pierre. We got Gil, also a red rabbit coming through here. Very close to the finish here, you'll remember.
Oh, didn't quite make
Wants
that.
to go back for it.
Yeah.
Ah, fais chier, hein.
Nice, nice.
Here we
Good
go,
job.
here we go. There's
There-
the intent.
oh.
Okay, it's all good. You got the
Je
trident.
peux
You got the
en avoir un,
trident. You got to stay composed.
Nope. He wants
They
to
don't want
jump.
to try now.
No trident. No.
Listen, the trident is stressful.
It is.
Gets very
The
frustrating.
trident is very
So
difficult.
just, use the jump pads.
Gil makes it and crosses.
This was fine.
No, there was this one point where
37.
I just kept using one of the bouncing pads and it sent me like to the side instead of forward.
So this is a finished POV. Sniff isn't just, running around roof cruising to end. They did finish
Okay,
in
I was
30th,
wondering.
yeah. This is Lexi in 39th. Make some noise for Lexi Marie.
Lexi!
Bring it home. Eloise finishing. We've just got Lexi Marie and Sidonia left remaining. How much time do we have left, though?
We do not have much time.
We have a minute 36, I want to say.
I think she'll make it. She'll make it. She'll make it.
Yeah, Lexi will be fine.
Come on, guys, keep cheering her on. Lexi!
Lexi! Lexi! Lexi! Lexi! Lexi! Lexi! Lexi!
And that's what, yeah.
And guys, guys, when Lexi crosses the finish line, I want you guys to go crazy. But I also want to hear some noise for Sidonia, because Sidonia will be in next. She says she feels like she's giving birth.
Oh my God.
Ollie's coming over for some support. You love to see it.
You got it.
Another grumber on the board. You can see the
Let's go,
shake in
let's
the
go.
mouth.
Oh, she's shaking
But
so
she's nailing it. She's nailing it.
You got this, Lexi!
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God, how is she doing this?
She can try that now. She can
Get
try
ready,
that
guys.
now. There you go. Come on.
Let's go.
Make some noise.
Let's go!
But guys, we still have Sidonia. We still have Sidonia to come through. Sidonia has about 30 seconds left. I want to see if Sidonia's
Lexi's
making it.
done. Lexi's done, guys.
She's dead. She has deceased.
What a performance from Lexi. Not last, though.
The crowd loves it.
A lot of support for Lexi. Put the shades on. Nothing happened.
Oh, God.
And here comes Sidonia. Come on, guys.
Let's cheer him up.
Sidonia!
If only every lap was my third lap, that would be
Did
great.
not finish through that. Let's hear some noise for Sidonia, though. Let's give him some love. Come on. It's a very difficult game,
It really
especially
is.
for newcomers. It's hard.
I mean, it's evident, it's obvious, but experience went a long way there, didn't it? If you've been there, done that.
Absolutely. The first time you see the map, it can be very confusing. You don't know which way to go. There is a map in recent memory where someone led the way to an incorrect area and everybody followed. I won't name names though.
All right, still more of this coming your way, but we're going to go to a quick break and leave you with some emotional moments, highs and lows from our wonderful participants.
Played it. I've watched it. I know how it works.
Okay.
I think we should have two team leads. We have one person on the rails communicating with the other two players.
Keep the energy levels high. There's still more to come here live at Twitchcon Rotterdam. We are deep into the MC Championship for the very second time live in front of a crowd like this. And speaking of this crowd, I think you guys maybe want some swag that you could take home with you, right? There's a wild veracity standing by in the crowd. Jasmine, how are you doing? Oh, she's throwing them out!
Oh, wow!
I believe that was a signed green gecko strap being given out.
And signed pink
Both
carrots.
signed, wow. You gotta get that framed. The question is, do you frame it or do you wear it? Put it on! Get it on.
What a beautiful jersey.
All of a sudden, I mean, you're already a legend, but now, oh, get it on, here we go. Here it
Here's
comes.
the green geckos jersey.
Legend.
There it is.
You deserve it, guys. There aren't many crowds like you. So loud, loving every second. And rewarded with gifts of a lifetime. Caught red-handed. All right, let's now get into our overall standings because it's getting to that time, right? Where there's only so long you can really catch up with the leaders. And it is so tight at the top. It is so tight at the top.
That is insane. Green and purple are only 70 coins away from each other?
Wow. That is incredibly low. In case you don't watch MCC often, it's not normally that close. I know we said in Vegas there was a 10-coin difference. That was also abnormal. Very, very strange to see. And I want to remind you guys, going into this final game, coins are tripled now. So the leaderboard, it can move around so much. It all comes down to Railroad Rush as our last game.
Yeah, because like I guess third downwards is still well in with a chance here, Kara.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
So you can't get comfortable. If you're in those top two, you've still got a lot of work to do, right, Jack?
Absolutely. Do not choke now.
All right, before we do anything, you mentioned it there. Railroad Rush is our final game to be played before our final. Let's learn more about it.
We're going into the mines. It's Railroad Rush, and here's how to play.
Railroad Rush is a cooperative building game. All teams respond into their own identical lanes where their job is simple, to build the longest uninterrupted railroad.
To do this, players must collect gold, which they can then trade at a vendor for rails. However, the terrain ahead is tricky and uneven, and they will need to purchase other items like blocks and dynamite to help them push forward in the most efficient way possible.
Players will also need to tend to their travelling minecart, which carries a helpful dosage of explosives. They can use this to blast their way through the hardened stone that they otherwise wouldn't be able to mine through themselves.
Tending to the minecart is important, as it has a limited power gauge that can be replenished by placing down powered rails along certain points of the track. If the minecart runs out of power or crashes into something, the minecart will explode, and sometimes in unwanted places.
Every so often, the Gold Rush phase will activate, which teleports all teams to a massive cavern full of gold. This is a short rush where players want to amass as much gold as possible, ready for spending back on their railroad.
Coins are scored at the very end, rewarding the most to the team whose minecart travels the furthest. Bonus coins are awarded at checkpoints, which are massive copper doors that must be blasted by the minecart. And there are some additional coins waiting to be found in secret emerald stashes hidden throughout the tracks.
Let's play Railroad Rush.
I think that's a great idea. Let's play Railroad Rush, Kara.
Let's play it. So this is, I think, going to be the great decider with who's going to end up in dodgeball. 3, 2.
Oh! Just kidding. Just kidding.
Haha.
we were testing your guys' counting abilities. That's what we were doing there.
Awkward.
Are we all ready? Are we all ready?
We're ready and we're reefy.
Reefy? Are we reefy? I think we're reefy.
I think we're reefy.
There's a small pause here.
A little bit of pause.
Maybe not reefy.
All of our teams aren't quite ready, but Rotterdam, are you ready?
Oh, it has
And it
begun.
looks like we are underway. No countdown this time, unfortunately, guys.
So the thing about this game, you don't need PvP skills. You don't really need movement skills
No,
either.
it is just you and your teammates
This is-
locked in a room.
Yeah, it's just planning skills.
Absolutely, communication is going to be vital here as well.
Just reset
You
then on
can
the
see
timer.
here, that's the very first, easy first
Yeah.
room.
But go gold now if you need
So
it, because
for
I've got no
people
rails.
who
Wait, how do I
aren't
get these,
really
like,
used to playing in a team setting, they may be at a little bit of a disadvantage here.
Yeah, for sure. There's going to be some players that are, individual gods, but how are their communication skills? How's that teamwork,
Exactly.
You can see here, people are kind of splitting up their tasks. Some people are focusing on earning gold because gold is what's going to buy you rails. That is the key element. You got
That
to go
is-
far. You need rails to go far. You need gold
Yeah,
to get rails.
So Gold Rush is going to happen in about 5 seconds here.
Speaking of Gold Rush,
Yep. They're going to all be transported.
I love this bit.
Right here.
So, to explain this, everyone is now warped.
Now they have to dig down
They
into
are
this
warped.
open lava area,
Yeah,
Jack.
they're warped into a resource world, and there is gold galore. And everyone's mission is gold now. You might have before had, some people managing blocks, some people planning ahead. Everyone stops what they're doing. It's gold time. It's gold rush time. They get 1 minute in this resource world.
So something interesting is if you use TNT to explode everything, it goes straight into your inventory. You don't have to even pick it up. And they've reduced the price from 3 gold to 7 gold. Or sorry, 7 to 3 gold.
Yeah, so TNT is an item that you can buy from the shop. Same as you can buy rails, you can also buy TNT in preparation for these gold rush times. And you'll also notice that they're in a shared resource world. So
Yep.
you can have people swoop in and steal your gold
yes.
right in front of you. It can be
You really
very
could.
frustrating.
Everyone's getting rich right now.
Everyone's
Absolutely.
getting very rich. They're going to
We've
need
got
as much gold as they can get because
5 seconds.
things are expensive
4,
in the shop.
3, 2. And we are back
get some
into our
rails.
designated lanes. Back to the
I'll do-
shop.
Wait, how much?
So what are we spending here? We're splitting the gold. We're managing our money here. We're buying a stack of rails.
Buying some rails. And
we
keep
need
in
some
mind,
power
you do
rails.
need
Let's get some
powered
power
rails
rails.
every so often, or else it's going to explode without even getting far enough.
Yeah, if you watch that green bar above the minecart, every time it comes along, that is its power. If that green bar runs empty, it's going to run out of juice. So you got to keep these powered rails. Every few, you got some powered rails to just juice it back up again and send it on its way. But you'll notice that the powered rails are maybe a little bit more expensive. You know, you don't want to buy too many though, because
I got one.
okay, so it looks like they're going for one of the side rooms. This is an interesting strategy. Do you feel like when you played this last time, Kara, do you think that the side rooms are worth it?
When I played it, we got a couple of the side rooms, but
Okay.
then we realized
Yeah,
we got
so we-
enough from the actual like
so,
mining portion
turn it
of it
around
that we
and then we
didn't
mine
really
this. We
need
mine
the
the blocks as
extra
well.
funds. So we just went straight ahead, and that allowed us to get into the lead.
Just place it again.
And the point of the side rooms is just cash? It's just gold to spend in the shop, or?
I believe it is just cash. You have. You
Okay.
can get emeralds. You can get
Gotcha.
gold.
I just placed all rails. We need more dynamite.
Okay, got
Alright,
some
I've
good
got
more
comps
dynamite.
here.
Where?
So you'll see these, you know, these roadblocks, and we just place some TNT down, which will weaken the rocks, or it just
I've got two
straight-
pieces of-
I think it weakens the
It
rocks,
weakens
right?
the rocks, yes.
Which then means you can mine it yourself.
Correct.
Just if you're
Also-
watching now in the L bar, you can see overall
more dynamite,
standings
guys.
at the moment.
Yep, so green and purple are going to really be trying to hold on here. Green and purple need to just see it out to the end. This is a triple multiplier on
Yep.
coins. And honestly, I'm looking at this coin difference now. Even
Rails
fifth
coming.
is not that far away.
It's not.
It really isn't. What is
can
that,
do it.
1,400 coins?
They could easily get that with Railroad
1,400
Rush.
is so achievable with a 3x multiplier.
Yeah.
Like, it really could flip on its head. So just try to remember in your head, right now,
dynamite.
green and purple are 1 and 2. And we're going to see where we end up after
See
this.
how they do. Something to note is you have to use your colored blocks to actually place the rails on. You cannot place them on any other blocks that are provided to you.
Yeah, you'll see in Sniff's 4th slot here, they do have a stack of blocks, but that is just for themselves to get around.
Correct.
Connected.
And it looks like we have another gold rush
Part through.
in 4.
Okay.
Let's get digging, guys.
And we're back
Let's
in.
get digging in 8 seconds. 2,
All right, here we go. Let's say it again in 3.
1.
Let's get digging,
Let's
guys.
get digging. I just love them all pouring out and just
Yeah.
flying to the little places. I like flying like really far away from everybody.
Yeah, you got to pick your spot. Just
Yep.
try to stay away from everyone else. Have all the gold to yourself. No one's going to come steal it.
Absolutely.
And there's not much to this part. There's not crazy comms needed. It's just everyone's on the same page. It's time to get gold, you know?
Yeah. I think during this round, I also just complained. I was like,
Yeah.
they're stealing my gold.
Oh,
Tell them to
yeah,
stop stealing
yeah.
my gold.
So to be fair, before the most recent change, previously when you used TNT to blow up a massive, you know, vein of gold,
Yes.
it would drop on the floor and then other players... He's okay.
Wow.
He clutches those.
You lose your inventory. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just a respawn back to the start. It's not too serious. But yeah, before the gold was just being dropped on the ground and other players could swoop in and like gobble up all the gold.
Yeah.
But they did make a change. When you use TNT now, the gold destroyed
Whoa! Blocking
be-
in that character. Wow.
will be deposited straight into your inventory. And that is Gold Rush over. The second Gold Rush is over. We're back to our lanes now. And it is
Jack,
time.
you were said in the past that you can normally hum the music, right, to a certain different map, right?
This
Yes.
one's
Music's dropped.
new.
Do you want to do this one?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know the song on this
You just
one.
do the one that you know.
Oh, hang on. My mind's gone blank and I've just got dodgeball music in my head. Do, 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 do.
I mean, close
The
enough,
dodgeball
right?
is so good as well. And I'm just ready for dodgeball. I'm so excited for dodgeball. It's all I can think about right now, to be
ready.
honest.
Oh, we
Music's
have,
back now.
we have some teams reaching the first checkpoint already.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
we've got some TNT going down
Yeah.
here. It's going to
Also,
weaken up the wall.
something to notice: your own TNT and the cart TNT will break the blocks that you place down. So you do have to be mindful of that. Ooh.
Yeah, when that cart explodes, it can destroy some of your progress. And we've seen it before, but you've got to make sure you're tracking back and making sure that none of your previous track has any holes in it.
Exactly.
Because it's all got to be a solid line from start to finish. You might think, oh, we've got through a checkpoint now. Let's go back and dig up our old rail and use that rail on the next checkpoint. It does not work like that. We've got to go from start to finish every time.
Ooh.
What? ¿Dónde se están rompiendo los bloques? No entiendo.
So Ansi-chan is using these blocks just to traverse up to some gold. Like I
Getting
said,
some
you
gold.
can't put tracks on those blocks. This is just for the players to get around on. And getting griefed by a skeleton here.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more of those.
¿Dónde están los bloques? Bro, necesito que alguien me lo diga.
And this is Coldy. Is Coldy still first individual? I'm curious. Coldy was first in the individual leaderboard earlier, which I am incredibly
Ahí no
impressed
se
by.
tiene que romper en teoría. A ver.
For a new player to come in live on stage in front of a massive audience.
Actually, Pizza Hut is first individual right
Pizza
now.
First? Wow. I was about to
Yep.
say, you know, up against MCC veterans too that have played this,
Creo que no hay nada
you know,
más para
so many times.
Coldy is second though, followed by
Wow.
Sandwich Lord, then Shadoon, and Fire Breath Man in fifth.
Wow, so 2 of the top 3 are brand new players.
Correct.
That is incredible. So there you go, that's another checkpoint down for Green Geckos.
Nice.
And you can see on the right-hand side, Green Geckos are in the lead, and they need to be because, you know, they're
They
trying to
do.
hold on to their first place spot. Purple
Absolutely.
Pandas are tied second,
Minerful now.
and they also need to hold on to their top 2 spot. But we got another gold rush coming up.
¿Quién lo que he visto?
3, 2, and 1.
No sé, puta madre.
Right, now we got to count again, guys.
Now we have another countdown.
One more time.
Y ya está.
This game is just testing to make sure you guys know how to count down from 10, and you guys are crushing it.
I've never heard a crowd count down from 10 better than you guys. I'm going to be honest.
Wait, I want to hear it in Dutch next time, honestly.
Can the Dutch take over for next countdown?
Can we
Yeah?
hear it in Dutch next time?
Okay.
All right, I'll hold you to it.
So we're back in Gold Rush. No thoughts, just gold.
Especially for Tubbo.
Absolutely.
I want to see a leaderboard of who can get the most gold, though.
That would be interesting, yeah. I'd be interested to
Yeah.
see individually how people are doing.
Fit doing great, Sandwich Lord doing great.
Sandwich Lord not even phased by that skeleton.
Oh, yeah, he's
Does
like, you can
not
stay there.
care.
That was amazing.
34, what do we do?
Give yourselves a round of applause, please.
There is so much Dutch representation in the crowd. I feel like that was almost as loud
was
as
almost
for the Pink
everybody.
Parrots. Like, that's like the whole crowd on your back, basically.
He's chasing.
That was Dutch people are loud. I just
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Who can go louder than the Dutch? Oh, the Dutch can do even better. Oh, okay. The
All
Dutch think they can do even better.
Okay. You
know
better
what to
be
do.
louder next time, or else.
I love this bird's eye view we got here. We got the carts
yeah, I
coming
love this.
down. Looking good so far. And look, they're about to go through to the next checkpoint. They were just
They
waiting
really
for
are,
it.
yeah. Just gotta wait for it. What team was that?
I didn't quite see. I guess it's Pink. Oh, Pink have just
There's
gone through.
Pink.
Yeah. Let's get some love for Pink one more time. Pink are going to need a monster performance to get into the top 2, but they are tied first
They could
right
do
now.
it.
Like,
They could do it.
It's on the cards.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Amesy, massive jump over the ravine.
No problem.
I mean, if they can get 2,000 points, well, 2,500 more points than Purple, they
They've
can
got
make it.
they've got to beat Purple by that amount. It's not
Yes,
just a
you're
case of
right.
hitting
Beat
2,500
them by that
points.
amount.
They've got to gap Purple by that amount. And then hope that Cyan don't gap Purple by an amount. Then they've got to
Correct.
hope that Aqua don't gap Purple. There's a lot of
Correct.
math
There
that
is a
goes
lot.
into
There
this.
is a lot.
But if you don't want to do the math, I don't blame you. We will just wait and see for the names to pop up on our screen when it is announced who goes into Dodgeball.
Yeah, pink blocks.
Ooh, get the pink blocks
And
out.
we did some rehearsal the other day, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the reveal of who plays in dodgeball. It looks so
It is
cool. I'm
very
so
cool.
excited.
You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna want you guys to be loud for that one too.
Skip blocks, skip blocks, skip blocks, skip blocks.
We've done a lot for you guys. I hope you appreciate it.
They've done a lot for us, to be fair.
No, honestly,
That
this
is also true.
This Twitch team, the stagehands, everything have been unbelievable. We mentioned it earlier. This stage has transformed so quickly in front of our eyes. In between the downtime.
Yeah, it's unreal. Here we go.
I think that was louder. They weren't wrong.
And here's where we decide who has gone the farthest.
I think we did okay.
So we just sit and hope. Are there any gaps in your path?
Let's see. We're doing good. We're doing good.
This is pink right now. This is purple. Purple need to hold on. Green need to hold on. You can see the leaderboard on the left-hand side of your screen. It's top 2 that matters. Nothing else matters other than the top 2
Yeah, we're
here.
not going to know who is the top until the cards have stopped.
So far, so good for all teams.
Oh.
No gaps
They're
yet.
still doing good.
I don't think anyone has stopped yet.
I don't think so either. Oh, it was running out of steam there, but we're good.
Nice.
They're doing fine.
Oh, pink. Pinks has landed already, followed by aqua, then blue, lime, red, purple. Oh, yellow,
okay.
green. And
orange. Wow, wait.
That's impressive.
Orange.
Could they have made it?
Orange might have done it.
Did orange make it?
Wait.
We won't know yet.
It was yellow who got first.
GG. I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's enough. No.
Wait, I truly don't know who's in the final. I think green is safe. I think.
How did that was just so mid-max.
Do you think orange could have done enough though?
I'm
there
not
was
sure.
a 1,400 point gap
I'm not
on
sure.
purple.
Oh,
That was much.
Right, guys.
Recursion.
Let's slow it down. Let's take a breather.
Teams that we need to do better.
Let's take a breather.
Oh, really? Damn.
We don't know who made it, right?
we don't know who made it yet.
Time will tell.
Top 20 player.
Can you guys feel tension in the air? Well, I want to hear you loud right now. As we're getting ready to reveal the leaderboard, something that blew my mind during that game is how many Dutch legends there are in the building. But I want to find out who's not from here too, so let's do a quick test. Dutch, make some noise! Everybody else, make some noise! 10 seconds until we reveal the finalists in 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Your finalists are Purple Pandas and Cyan Coyotes!
Coyotes!
This man Wolf and his teammate have already had victory. They've already had one grand final here on this stage, but now it's time for MCC. Purple Pandas, Cyan Coyotes in a face-off for the ages.
I thought the green had done enough to hold on to their spot, but apparently not.
Apparently not. I want to see how close it was.
We need to see this final leaderboard. I'm so curious what the coin difference was in that top 4-ish teams. It was so close going into that final game. But as we said, triple multiplier on the coins.
Wow.
It's anyone's game, and Cyan proved it.
There it is, right there. You can see it above me. That is your final. One of those two teams will be crowned our MC champions. Now, of course, commiserations to all of the other amazing teams that have taken part here. So we're going to, of course, give all of our attention to the finalists. But first, Rotterdam, give it up for everyone else. Woo. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Did you expect those two at the start of this? I don't think
I
you
did not. No.
Jack?
I'm not gonna lie. By, I think, game 2, I was like, oh, wow, this Cyan team is cooking, and I got worried. And then the Purple Pandas have just been dominated. I feel like from the beginning, I want to say, they've been dominating from the start. Green were doing amazing, and everyone was scared of Green, too. Rightly so. But they just about, weren't able to hold on to it.
So, oh.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone, guys. Hold on.
Not
We're just
yet.
getting you guys excited.
Yep.
So I do want to test. In fact, you know what? I was about to get the crowd going, but there's a final on the horizon. Dodge Bolt. If you don't know about this game mode, you're about to.
The grand finale, the game to decide the ultimate winner, it's Dodgebolt. And here's how to play.
Dodgebolt is a total elimination game, played as a best of 5 rounds. The goal of the game is to eliminate the entirety of the opposing team. Players do this with an arrow that each team is given at the start of the round. These arrows will eliminate an opponent in one hit, so players must be quick and agile to dodge the incoming fire.
As the arrows are shot back and forth, the arena will gradually shrink, making the area for dodging smaller, but also opening the opportunity for missteps into the lava below.
In subsequent rounds, the team who is behind in the score will start with both arrows, giving a chance for them to catch up. The team that reaches 3 wins first will be crowned as the NC Championship winner.
It's time for the final duel. Let's play Dodgebolt.
Who's taking it? Is it going to be the Purple Pandas? Or the Cyan Coyotes?
You will not believe the Cyan Coyotes made it in by 30 coins.
Wow.
30.
We just checked the numbers. It's not as close as last year's 10 coins, but 30 coin difference is wild. And this dodgeball is going by quickly, by the way.
It
Let's
really
talk about
is.
this really quickly. It's
already
down to a 2v2. We got some Wolfie chants in the crowd. 5 up goes down.
As long as
Wolfie
it's now
in a 1
right.
versus 2 situation.
Wolfie's got these.
Wolfie takes 1. 1 versus 2. Oh my God.
That was cold as ice.
Wolfie
That was
is here.
amazing.
That was unreal. And we've got to pause because that was just too much. That was too much all at once.
He did
Now-
that like it was nothing.
Dodgeball is a best of 5, so first to 3. And the Cyan Coyotes have gone 1-0 up. That now means that because the Purple Pandas are trailing, they will start with both the arrows. And we're into round 2. As you can see, Purple Pandas will have both the arrows at the start.
Okay, Ballfight, bro, okay?
It's because they're down by 1, you know, it's a comeback mechanic type thing. And we're watching Nor reacts with one of the arrows.
Wir müssen halt jetzt taktisch Schweifer hitten, okay?
And I'm not sure who had the other one. I think it's Tigger.
Du musst aufhören, Digga, ich stell dich, was du gerade tun.
I think it is, yes.
And a good strategy is to get as close as you can to that halfway mark, because then you're minimizing the distance that you have to hit your shot on. And you'll see that the Cyan players are staying as far back as possible. They want to make that shot a very difficult one to land.
The early moments are so jittery, aren't they?
Oh!
They took down Wolfie.
Wolfie!
They've got to be happy with that.
That was an amazing pick by Purple Pandas right there.
It's okay.
We got Sniff. We got Snifferish lining up.
Wow.
We get one shot by Jeremy.
Jeremy took out Fabo. Sniff missed their shot. Now we're back to Purple Pandas with both the arrows. It is back to a 3v3. We're back level again.
Okay. Wen? Ich nehme einen sein.
You got a little too close to the other side.
Oh!
That's a good shot. That's a great shot.
Great shot by Hugo.
Hugo taking out Sniff. The arena is shrinking. Also, something you guys might not notice, but this arena is made of ice.
It is, yes.
People don't realize watching at home sometimes. This is made out of ice. It's very slippery. It is so easy to fall off. It has happened to many players before.
It has indeed. So the arena will shrink after every player eliminated or after a certain amount of
Jeremy taken
arrows.
out by Tigger again. 5 up in a 1 versus 3. Misses 1, misses 2.
Misses 2.
And then just listen, I was just saying how slippery that ice is. It's very easy to fall off. It happens to some of the best Minecraft players, and 5 up is no exception. That's okay.
Look, guys, I know that this is... It's 1-1, right? And I just want to make something very clear here. This has been a long day, especially for Hugo, right? He has already won a trophy on this stage earlier on. This is his second grand final, alongside his partner in crime there. 1-1. Let's go.
We are back into round 3. And as you can see, the scores are level. Wow.
Wow, immediately. Wolfie
Wow.
taken out again.
Wolfie taken out.
He is being targeted, but
I
for
think
good
so.
reason.
I don't blame them. I'd be targeting him too.
I would too, yeah.
But as we're back to 1-1, the scores are level, so the teams start with 1 arrow each again. It looks
All
like
right, we have 5 up
Cyan
and
have
Jeremy.
both. Yeah.
Lining up. 5 up,
5 up
gets
hits
a
the
shot. Got Jeremy. Can he? He also
Jeremy hits
gets
his.
it.
Wow. Purple went for a quick one there. Purple got the arrow really quickly and went for a quick shot on Jeremy, but missed it.
Ooh, that is a risky play.
I want to say there's an arrow on each side right now, or do Purple have both?
Yeah.
I think they have one each. I think.
I think so too.
They're trying to bait out. You know, when you go to lock in that shot, your movement becomes very, very slow, and you might become a target if the other team has an arrow and does a quick one on you. So they're both kind of trying to wait each other out, see who's going to do the shot first. And the admins are telling them to maybe take a shot here soon.
That is very true.
Wow! Jeremy said, "Okay, admin, I got you."
All right.
And there is one purple panda remaining in a 1 versus 3. Misses one shot, misses the second.
Ooh.
It's okay. It's okay. You can still dodge.
It's all right.
What you got to do is dodge 2 arrows and you get another chance.
Easy.
They dodged
Oh,
one.
there's one.
They
Don't
dodged
fall
2.
off, don't fall
They
off.
have another chance. They're still in this.
All right, which Tiger? Going for the
both.
the 1v3 here.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Just one misses, but
Oh,
get sniffed.
get sniffed.
So 1 versus 2. The arena gets even smaller. Chance
this
for
is so
5
intense.
up in the crowd.
This is so intense.
It is so intense. Ooh.
And it was Jeremy that hit the shot. On which
Amazing
Tigger.
job.
All they need now, Cyan, they only need one more win, right?
This could be it.
This could
next
be it.
round could be it.
It is 2v1 in favor of Cyan Coyotes right now.
I know we're strapped for time, but I really want to see a round 5.
We're going all the way.
When it goes the distance.
We're going all the way. I can feel it. Match point for Cyan. Can they get the job done here and secure the W?
Can Cyan bring it home for the Dutch?
Purple gets 2 of the arrows to start off with.
Yep, as they're
Wolfie's got
behind.
to really dodge right now. Oh,
Wolfie
no!
taken out
Wolfie and
again.
Sniff taken out immediately.
But 5 Up and Jeremy proved last time that they can bring it home themselves.
Absolutely. We got 5 up.
5 Up narrowly misses.
Jeremy.
Jeremy hits his shot.
Oh, 5 up
is
is out.
tagged. It is down to Jeremy. 1 versus 3.
It has been done before.
We got some chance for Jeremy going in the crowd. Jeremy has both arrows. Fires one and hits one.
Great shot by Jeremy.
But
Oh!
that was a crucial play. Purple had picked up the arrow and went for a quick one.
That was a quick shot. And it paid
Rotterdam,
off.
we are going all the way here.
It is 2v2. The final game will
This final
determine
round.
it all.
We'll find out who is getting those beautiful crowns that we saw in rehearsal. I can't wait for you guys to see them.
It's going to be amazing.
I want to hear
Count us
predictions.
down one
I wanna
more
hear
time.
predictions.
One more time.
Cyan.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
1 arrow each.
Oh.
No reacts with the first one.
Going fast, going fast. Misses
the
Wolfie.
shot.
They are going after Wolfie.
Wolfie hits Noriax.
Coming back with a vengeance.
Wolfie is proving why you should be targeting him.
Nice. Pick him up, Wolfie.
I cannot imagine.
Looks like Cyan have both arrows now.
I can't imagine how they're feeling right now.
Purple Panda's on the back foot.
Beide Beine, okay. Jungs.
It looks like they're able to dodge them both though. We got some chance for Wolfie going in the crowd.
Can he make good on these
Dodges
chances?
one, but gets taken out by the
Taken
second.
out.
I believe.
It's okay. 3 versus 3. Jeremy Fraser with 1 arrow misses.
Ooh, a
5
miss.
up with the other one.
Another miss.
No, 5 up landed it. 5 up took out Tigger.
Oh, he did. You're right. Jeremy
And then
taken
Jeremy
out.
was taken out.
5
5
taken
was taken out. It's down to Sniff. Sniff, 1 versus 2. Has both arrows. Misses one.
Are they going to go for the quick shot? No.
Misses the second. It's okay. They have a chance. They have a chance.
Sniff has to dodge
Purple-
both arrows right now.
are 1 hour away from taking it home.
Dodge is one. Dodge is two.
Sniff might be able to do this.
Sniff is still in.
Calm it down. Breathe.
You can go up to the line. Go up to the line.
Plus one! Sniffish with 1 hour left. Wins it for Cyan Coyotes. 1 versus 2. That was unreal. Listen to this crowd. You couldn't write it. Sniff, Sniffish, my goat. You cannot hear yourself think in this arena. It's fairly obvious, I think, who are the fan favorites, and it came down to the most perfect ending there, Jack. I don't think we could have scripted that better. I truly don't. From the 30-point gap to get Cyan into the final in the first place, so then winning it all in round 5, Sniffish 1 versus 2. Ice in her veins.
I cannot imagine how happy Cyan Coyotes are right now.
Wow. Honestly, if you were to write that ending, you couldn't have written it, could you? Let's see some highlights of that finale. It was just... the tension was through the roof. We all knew the stakes. 2 teams, a matter of arrows each. And it was a real back and forth experience. This crowd has been phenomenal. And they are ready for the crowning moment. Literally. As we watch the final moments of that finale. You can see the emotion, you can see what it means. What a clutch moment. Rotterdam, make some noise! I have to talk to Wolfies right now. Do we love Wolfies here in Rotterdam?
Can't play anymore, man. Holy shit. Can I play? I don't know. Dude, that was really fun. You know, I love MCC. I've been watching this event for like 3-4 years now, ever since the start. And ever since, I've been wanting to play. And the one opportunity, we do it. I don't know how, but we did it. Oh my goodness. Thanks everyone for coming out, of course, and for all the support. I really appreciate it. And we love you.
Just briefly, you thank the crowd. What do you want to say to your amazing team here?
Oh my God! I mean, Jeremy did fantastic. You know, he was our bike carry in Build Mart. Sniff clutch at the end, fantastic. Found up great team communication. We'd love to see it. I mean, we just had a well-rounded team. Fantastic performance from everyone, and I mean, couldn't have asked for a better team, really.
There is only one more thing to do, Veracity.
You know what? Everybody, please kneel before us because you're about to be MCC knighted. Round of applause! Everybody together.
Everybody. Are we ready?
And now you may stand.
Right,
Keep
guys.
that applause going,
Ladies and
please.
gentlemen, give it up for your MC champions, the Cyan Coyotes! Let's take a look at the final prizing here as well. Because of course it's not just the crowns. There is some money on the line as well, and the Cyan Coyotes get $5,360. And then it's onwards from there. The money trickles on down to all of our teams. So massive congratulations to every single one of our players that took part here at Twitchcon Rotterdam. It's been phenomenal. I cannot thank all of you enough for taking part and for all of you in the crowd as well. This has been Twitchcon Rotterdam, Twitch Rivals Live, and we will see you inside